once. Shame on you. You fool me, we can't get fooled again.
Mr. Shedder, my feet.
Give me 1 second, Shannon. Ice swallow cum. 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 Ice swallow cum.
Last time on Shanny Ball Z.
I've been just having sandwiches. I had a sandwich, actually. It's just one sandwich. But I need foods. Foods.
Bite me. Oh. So I'll just say this about medical. I had salmonella.
Do what?
I got it from fucking Subway.
Subway, eat fresh.
It was awful. It was the shittiest fucking teriyaki sandwich I ever fucking had. And we go and tell the manager at Subway, and they're just like,
Get the fuck out!
really, you can't fucking do anything about it. Because they fucking own the place.
Next time on Shanny Ball Z.
Essentially, the haters won. They got what they wanted.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
It's time to play America's favorite game show, Is It a Shark?
Yeah, I'm gonna go pee. Can you talk to the house? I don't like going to the doctors, but I know I have to. And I'm fucking freaking out.
So we got to the doctor from the Uber, and we were sitting there waiting to get into the into the appointment. We were in the waiting room, and they came out and said doctor had an emergency and had to leave fast.
Fuck me in the ass. I couldn't take an Uber.
Yeah, I said Uber. I didn't mean Uber. I meant taxi.
I need to take care of my health. That was nice.
Wow.
Good push.
Thanks for joining us for Is It a Shark?
It sounded so wet.
People up and make them happy in real life.
It might help if I unmuted myself. How you guys doing today? Let's turn that back on, shall we? Alright, now, as usual, guys, let me know if the music is up too high. Just let me know, because I do like having my music. How you guys doing? Yeah, Photog. I love Fat Photog. But anyway, it hasn't exactly been a month. It hasn't exactly been a month since my last stream, so you guys are actually getting a little bit of treat. You get 2 streams out of me today. And yes, I was watching this beforehand, so fuck you guys. So how are you guys doing today? Hello. Yeah, I had some shit go down at work, so I'm off today. And I figured, what the fuck? I am off work. Yeah, I had some shit go down, had some real life stuff go down, so I'm actually drinking a lovely Smirnoff Ice screwdriver. But you don't have to worry about me pulling a David Anthony. I am not going to be getting behind the wheel tonight. So I figured I would get on, do a pop-up afternoon stream, and have some fun with you guys while I drink this. It is 4.5% alcohol by volume, and I am not planning on getting behind the wheel of anything. Trust me, Mama Shaw will not let me do that once she finds out I've actually drunk the entire bottle. She will be like, hell no, you are not getting the keys to the car. So, don't worry, if Mama Shaw will sit on me if she has to. So you guys ain't gotta worry about that. Not that I would do that anyway, because usually after I get done drinking, I get sleepy. I get extremely sleepy. So usually after I get done drinking anything, I'll probably go to bed. But anyway, I was like, you know what? Got off work, got done doing what I had to do at work today. I'm off tomorrow. I got stressed out today. I was like, fuck it. I got some alcohol on my way home. I'm getting drunk, or at least a little buzzed tonight. Let me do a pop-up shanty stream because they said some shit that I want to go over. But right now, let me say hi to the people who are in the chat. How you guys doing? It's a straight shot. No, I'm not gonna go. I'm not gonna go full naked. You guys are not gonna see my giblets. But so let me say hi to people who are in the chat. Hello, Jerry Black. How you doing? Hello, Trevor. Hi, Red Feather. She was the only one on my Discord that actually responded when I said, should I do a pop-up stream? Because I was feeling froggy and decided to jump. Hello, randomly ignored 84. Hello, unfucking believable. Hi, darling. Why not? Let me just do a pop-up stream. Hello, Salami Nuggets. Hello, Sweet Pea. Your first time being in one of my streams live, huh, Sweet Pea? How you doing? Todd Malacote. How you doing, Todd? Where's my damn money? I don't like you unless you pay me, damn it. You haven't paid me to like you. Hello, Thulian. How you doing, darling? Hello, James Goodman. Hello, and that's everybody who's chatting right now. And hello, Errant Massa. Hello, Sweet Pea. Yeah, I know it's a straight shot. I don't give a shit. I don't drive. I don't drive when I'm drinking. I am a happy girl. I don't drive when I'm drinking. But anyway, we're going to be going over some shanty streams that I have not gone over yet. I'm only going to be going over a few of them because some of them that they've done recently have been extremely boring, and I don't feel like falling asleep in the middle of a stream. So we're going over some of the more interesting ones, and you guys know what I do. We're gonna be popping this bitch up to 1.5 times speed, because this bitch talks at half the speed of fucking smell, and there goes my goddamn phone, because my phone likes to talk when I'm doing the shit. So we're gonna pop that bitch on Do Not Disturb, because I'm tired of hearing that shit. Yeah, Todd has to pay for a wrench. Todd has to pay for me to like him. I don't have any water right now. I'm just drinking. But anyway, the one that we're talking about is from the 16th. It is Shanny's talking about health. It comes from all of the videos are coming from Graveyard Flowers today. As usual, guys, if you want to go and show some love and affection, then go down into the description below. You'll find all of the channels where all of the videos that are going to be used in this live stream, where they originate from. That's where they're going to be. Go show them some love, because I am just the fucking idiot that goes and gets them from the channels, puts them in a playlist, and then gives you my dumbass fucking commentary over them. And I see Miss Mudduck just rolled into the chat. How you doing, Miss Mudduck? I see you, darling. And don't think that I missed you rolling in here randomly. You know, I don't think I missed you rolling in here with those cheeseburgers, you little motherfucker. Triggering me with those damn cheeseburgers.
I unfrozen it. Ooh. Hello, baby.
Oh, dear God, please don't start with that shit. I'm not drunk enough for that yet.
Hi, Becca. Hi, Sam.
Yeah, that stream is in here, Miss Mudduck.
Persnix. Naked? What's naked?
Not you, thank God. Not you, thank God. You're not naked.
Persnix? What is naked?
Not you.
I know not this.
Oh, and I will say this much. I ordered some... There's a channel I watch on YouTube that makes gourmet marshmallows. I ordered 5 packages of fucking gourmet marshmallows from this place. They are in Australia. I recently got them in. I gave one of each flavor to Mama Shaw. She absolutely loves them. She let Grandma Shaw try a bite of each flavor. She loves them. She wants to know why I haven't figured out how to fucking make these damn things for myself. I don't know. I've tried them all. I absolutely love them. They're fantastic. They're called the Marshmallow Co. If you guys can find them on YouTube, they're absolutely fantastic. Beautiful gourmet marshmallows. Each marshmallow is about the size of your fucking palm. They're absolutely delicious. I can highly suggest them if you want to continue and further your ascent into getting diabetes.
Hello?
Hey, Mango! How you doing?
Buongiorno? How I'm feeling? Oh, I'm in horrible, insufferable pain, but I'm in.
Hey, Airbus. Hey, we're getting a bunch of new faces. I need to start doing these in the late afternoon more often. I'm getting a bunch of people in here, huh? I'm trying to get slightly buzzed, just so everybody knows. So I may be a little bit more sprightly than usual. I have alcohol.
Got x-rays and they sent me home and told me to wait until Monday to talk to the doctor about it. So I'm figuring it's pretty bad. He did say my knee looked like it was smashed. So I agree with him on that because
Well, I mean, I wouldn't doubt that your knee looks smashed considering the fact that you put about 500 to 600 pounds of pressure on it every damn day that you're alive. Every damn day that you stand up on it. I wouldn't doubt that your knee looks smashed.
It's an accurate statement. It was smashed back when I was 17.
We'll hear about that.
I used to be on Vioxx because of my knee. And that's like killed people. You remember Vioxx?
No, I don't.
It was a medicine they used for people who were like suffering like injuries like knee pain or arthritis and stuff back in the day. I loved it. It worked wonders for me in my pain. But now I was talking about Jesus before it like buzzed off. I guess it was like, man, the devil don't want me to talk about Jesus now, do you? You don't want me to glorify the king, do you, devil?
Well, I mean, Shani, I will say this much. There's a very good reason why you have supposedly tried to commit suicide so many times, but you've never actually succeeded. It's mostly probably because God doesn't want you and Satan is afraid you'll take over.
Well, you know what, devil? Jesus Christ is king, and he'll always be king.
Keen. Yeah, he is pretty keen.
There's nothing anyone can do about it.
It's keen.
See, because Jesus, instead of
That's
like
my little Rathian plush.
using strength, brute, utter strength for power, his power is love. And love is way more powerful than brute strength. Because love will break fights up. Love will stop people from doing horrible things.
You know what also seems to break fights up? Your incredible tard strength. That will also break fights up. Because remember, when you guys were in that cracked-in motel, you said you broke up a meth head fight? That was your absolute tard strength right there. That ran outside when you were in such immense pain and broke up that meth head fight. Yep. That was immense tard strength right there.
Love will be looking at your neighbor and realizing they're a part of you. They are a brother or sister of yours, and we need to come together and love each other instead of hating each other in this world.
Well, I guess I'm just a terrible person because I'll just sit there and watch my neighbors slapbox each other. I really don't give a fuck.
I was listening to this bishop. His last name is
Hi, Dad.
Emmanuel, and he said something pretty interesting. He said the greatest minds in the world are stupid.
Oh, someone give me
They're
lemons.
losers.
Hello, life.
The greatest mind in the world, what did they do with their vast knowledge? They created a weapon of mass destruction. They created a nuclear weapon, which just kills the whole human race off. So the greatest thing we have done with our human minds is create a weapon that will kill us all off. That's the greatness of man, is the nuclear.
No, the greatness of man is not firing that damn thing and just doing away with all of us altogether. The greatest evil man ever did was creating the nuclear bomb, and the greatest joke that man ever played on itself was not firing the damn thing and just doing away with us entirely.
Weapon. That's what Bishop Emmanuel said. And I was like, whoa. It was just like, wow. I never thought of it that way. That the greatest of our geniuses in this world, the greatest thing they've ever invented was a nuke, which will kill everyone.
No, it wasn't the internet, which has connected everybody all together and gave us information at the tips of our fingers, you know? No, it wasn't giving sight to a blind man. It wasn't, letting a person who has no legs be able to walk again. No, it wasn't that. No. It wasn't any of that. No, it wasn't. It wasn't, giving treatments to people who have things like HIV and AIDS to where they can actually control their disease to the point where they can actually live out a perfectly healthy and long life, to the point where they actually live out a full and productive life, to the point where they almost don't have the disease entirely, even if they can't fully cure it, they can still live out the longevity of a normal lifespan. No, it's not that. No, it's a nuclear bomb. Okay.
Isn't that interesting? Like, we couldn't create something. That's okay, Mad Lover. Hi, Michelle. Hi, Soul of Light. So,
yeah, I'm dead.
Just think of the genius of God. God told us to love each other as ourselves. If you look at the nuclear weapon, it's not loving others as yourself, is it? It's suicidal thinking. It's destroying all mankind because you can. That's evil. You know? Asking to destroy all these people without their consent.
Yeah, man, I'm feeling so sick. I'm dying, man. I'm in so much pain. And I'm so hurt. I just got out of the hospital. Oh, I'm in so much pain. But yeah, you hear about the nuclear bomb, guys?
Our geniuses, the genius of our minds. That's the greatest thing we've ever invented. Shameful.
Hey, Slipknotty, how you doing, darling?
Just shameful. Just shameful on mankind. I mean, if you look at it at the perspective of aliens, it's like they shot our nukes down. You know, that's governmentally documented that these beings in the heavens are shutting nuclear devices off. I believe these light beings that are doing it, I believe they're probably angels of God shutting these things down so we don't destroy each other. Now, Putin is in talks. He's talking about nuking Ukraine. He's talking about nuking Ukraine. It's just like, Putin, why don't you say you're a believer in Christ? Okay? You're only doing this, you say, because you want the land and to destroy Nazis, Putin. That's what you say this war is going on in Ukraine for, is to kill the Nazis and to get your land back for Russia. If you were acting in love, Putin, as Christ commanded you to...
Well, I mean, considering the fact that she probably shits on that couch, chances are very high that she probably is huffing her own feces. Chances are very high.
You wouldn't be bothered by the Ukraine.
Her own
you would let the
feces and her own ammonia.
do what they want to do. You wouldn't be willing to take their land. Okay? We're no longer in the USSR. Okay? We're no longer in that. President Ronald Reagan said, tear the walls down. It should be down the walls. The walls of your heart.
Oh yeah, she's definitely fine.
Even if these Ukrainians are Nazis, you have an opportunity as a leader to be a mouthpiece to say that this radical type of thinking is...
But yeah, by that video that was posted early this morning, because it was posted to the archive channels. It was posted to my Discord. The link to the Instagram was posted to my Discord about 5 o'clock this morning, I want to say. And I do have the archive link to that video in this playlist, so I will be going over it. But the link to the Instagram video, I want to say it was Salami. He posted it to my Discord this morning. And if anybody wants to join my Discord, there is a link in the description to my Discord. You guys can come join the hallowed halls of Fuck Around and Find Out University. There's a whole bunch of us in there. We have a whole lot of fun in the Internet Blood Sports Fight Club room. We shit post, we shit talk, we have a bunch of fun. We post memes, we post cute animal videos, we post food blog videos. We just have a shit ton of fun. We talk about Lolscow, we talk about each other. Jules is in there, Frank's in there, Mango's in there. We have a whole bunch of fun. I'm in there. We're just shit talkers having a shit talking time. If you guys would like to join the hallowed halls of Fuck Around and Find Out University, you can find a link to it in the description below. The link will never expire, so even if you come back and watch us on the replay weeks and weeks and weeks later, you can just click on that link and join. I will give you a student's role and you can see every single room because I don't give a shit if you're just coming there to screenshot everything. I don't care. Have fun. But yes, he posted a link to that Instagram at like 5 o'clock in the morning, so it's like, Shani, you were supposed to go to the doctor today, and your husband is up at 5 o'clock in the morning making a video where he's dressed up as a Wish.com Roddy Piper, making a video about Gman, going on and on about his boyfriend. Okay, sure thing.
is not good or a benefit to mankind. You have the responsibility,
Hey,
and you
Blondie.
could do that, is use your words to
Hey,
help
Blonde
alleviate
Empress.
this problem that you deem, instead of striking out on innocent people.
Oh, Blonde Empress, you're new to the channel? I apologize that you found my channel. Holy shit, what kind of degenerate motherfucking shit were you looking up that you came across this shit? What weird side of YouTube were you on that you came across my channel? Holy fuck.
People.
Hi, Jinyu. How you doing, darling?
People are saying the end of the world will be April 8th because of the solar eclipse. I'm saying the end of the world probably will not happen because people are saying that. Because Jesus says no man knows the time or date except the Father. Jesus didn't even know.
I am far too sober for this bullshit.
I don't.
Didn't they learn from...
I'm trying
did
to
they not
rectify
learn
that.
from the Blood Moon Tetrad?
Yeah.
That really looked like it was it.
Yeah.
It came and went, and he ain't here. So, never do that. Now it's like because it's a super moon.
Yeah,
Come
exactly.
on, stop. Just stop.
Exactly.
Because it even says in the scripture that he will come in a day and time you don't know. Most likely, it's going to be like any other day. That's what
You're going to be eating and drinking and marrying.
But yeah,
You're going to
you
be having a
guys...
good time. I figure it's probably going to be like around on a holiday because it says eating and drinking, and that's usually what people.
But yet you guys keep... Ugh, sorry, got a hair in my mouth. Ugh. But yeah, you guys keep sitting there saying that it's going to be soon. It's going to be soon. All the signs are pointing that the world is going to end any day now. He's coming. He's coming soon. All the signs are pointing to he's going to be coming any day now. You guys don't know jack or shit. You guys don't know anything.
People do during
They
holidays.
said, as in the days of Noah, they were just doing what they were doing, and boom, the flood came.
Yeah.
That's how the second coming and resurrection is going to
Yeah.
be. It's just going to happen.
It's just going to happen. And, you know, I'm not going to date set. I don't know when Jesus Christ is going to come back. All I know is he's going to come back soon.
It happened in an hour.
It could. If it happens in an hour, I'll be so happy.
Absolutely.
I'll be taken out of this rotten vessel and be given a new vessel where
right.
I'm not in pain.
Bullshit.
I'm on board for that.
Mhm.
That's what.
If you're one of those people that gets taken up with Jesus, I don't want to go. If you're one of the people that Jesus is going to take to his kingdom, I don't want no part of it. Because it just proves how rotten and destructive the kingdom of God actually is. If you are considered one of a pinnacle Christian, if you are considered one of the actual believers of God, you're scamming, you're cheating, you're lying, you're stealing, your abusive behavior, your manipulation, how you abused your children, how you abused your parents, how you continue to abuse your boyfriend, how you continue to just wallow in sin and take advantage of people's kindness. If that is considered the epitome of Christianity, I don't want no part of it. I don't want no part of it. I would much rather just go to hell.
What my doctor and my preacher and I talk about. I agree. Thank you, Michelle.
Your doctor talks
It's
to
the
you
Holy
about
Spirit
religion?
that's speaking. It's really not me, but him that speaks when I speak about him.
Hello,
Just
Bitfruity.
like how
Hello,
Paul
Amanda Kiefer.
spoke
How you
about
doing,
Jesus.
darling?
Just like how you speak about Jesus. It's all the Holy Spirit that speaks through us. Us lowly, horrible vessels, and we do sin.
Oh, yeah.
And I don't like it, but we do.
Yes, Amanda. God's got to use the strongest lightning to rapture Shanny. Yeah, he's going to have to.
Sometimes it happens, and then you're like, oh no, and then you're on your knees, and you're praying to Jesus, like, please forgive me of the sin. I am so sorry. But see, if you think about it, in the human mind, in our world, sometimes sinning is necessary. You know those little white lies you tell? Like someone says, do I look good in this? And you look completely horrible, but you don't want to be rude, and you don't want to be nasty, and you're like, wow, you look beautiful. That thing. I mean, is it sinning, though, to tell someone they're beautiful even though you don't see it through your eyes?
See, that's my thing, though, because when I worked in the nursing home, we were taught to tell little white lies to our residents. Like, you don't want to tell someone who is suffering from dementia or suffering from Alzheimer's, if they're, like, asking for, like, their parent or their grandparent, you don't want to tell them that their parent or their grandparent is dead. Because to them, their parent or their grandparent is still alive. So if you tell them that, then it's like they have to go through that pain all over again. It was like one time we had this one old fella got up And mind you, this dude was like 80 years old. He got up in the middle of the night wandering around, and I asked him, I said, what's wrong, honey? And he said he was waiting for his grandfather to come pick him up. And like I said, this dude was like in his 80s. There was no way his grandfather was coming to pick him up. And, you know, I couldn't tell him, dude, you're 80 years old. Your grandfather's probably been dead for 80 years. There's no way I could tell him that. Because, you know, to him, his grandfather was still alive. So I had to tell him, dude, your grandfather, he called us. He said he's going to come pick you up in the morning after breakfast. But he said you just got to stay the night with us. And that was enough to calm him down, get him out of his agitated state, so I could get him back to go back to bed. Yes, there's weenies and wine. Oh yes, and in case anybody missed this, I will be making frequent announcements during the stream that Draven is a weenie. Just in case anybody announces it, Draven is a weenie. Draven is a weenie. Draven's a weenie. Just in case anybody missed it, I did make a few announcements in my last stream. I will make announcements during the stream that Draven is a weenie. Yeah. Hello, and by the way, hello Six Drops, and hello Converse Cowgirl. How you guys doing today?
I don't know. It makes you think. It makes you wonder. What do I do? How do I become better than that?
Well, you know your answer.
Mhm.
What's your intention?
To make the person to make the person feel good. There's no sin in love. There you go.
There you go.
Thank you.
Done deal. It's discernment. If you're lying to get money, you're done.
Yep.
You're done.
Well, then you guys are done.
If your ministry is going on saying, oh man, I really need a jet, can you donate? And then you get your jet. No, they're not going to be okay for that.
I feel like I'm being kind and not hurt.
Well, then you guys are done. So glad you guys made that obviously clear. Thank you.
Anyone. Yeah, that's how I feel. I don't want to hurt anyone's feelings. You know, and also Jesus tells us not to judge people by their appearances, but judge righteously. You know? Hello, haunted mushroom. How are you? I like your name. Speaking of mushrooms, they've found a new mushroom, and it's like this blue, it's a beautiful blue mushroom with like little crystals on it. And it's like smaller, it's just the smallest little thing. Just like maybe 3 centimeters or something.
Yes, I am pouring me more of a
screwdriver. Yeah, it's just a little baby thing, you know? It's not as big as your fingers.
I've almost drunk this entire bottle.
Little baby, like, mushroom, but it's a new mushroom that has been found, that has been created. And I honestly don't believe that God has finished creating stuff, because we constantly see new species all the time in the world and find them. And it's amazing. You want to see it? It's the prettiest mushroom you'll ever see. I know it's crazy sounding, but it is. It's absolutely beautiful. It's like, man, I wish I had one of those mushrooms.
The only thing Shanny cares about for that mushroom is if it's psychedelic or not.
It's just to put on my shelving. That's how pretty it is. It's probably poisonous, though. Usually pretty mushrooms are poisonous. You want the brown, ugly, no color mushrooms in order to eat, so maybe it's a psychedelic mushroom and it like takes you off to a far off world. I don't know. Yes, if I find a picture of it, I will send it to you. Definitely.
Aaron Massa, I did get that reference. Thank you.
The little tiny blue mushroom.
Holy shit.
But like, I just think differently than like mainstream Christians. I just think differently than them. I think deeper than that. Like I don't want to be one of those mainstream Christians that look at someone and judge them and be like, you're a sinner and you're going to hell. I hate that. I hate treating people like that. You know,
well, I mean, that's because most Christians would look at you and say that you're going to hell. That's why you hate thinking like that. Because you know that Christianity would look at you and say you're going to hell. Because when you say that you need money, it is often for things that you don't need money for.
I just, like, people are going to make mistakes. They're going to screw up. They're going to fumble. And, like, there's got to be a way how to react to it where it's not as emotionally violent. So, like...
Oh, yeah, PetSmart. Hello, PetSmart, by the way.
Anyone. It really isn't in my intentions at all, you know? And it seems like sometimes my opinions, they hurt people. And I don't want to hurt people because I have a different opinion. So it's like, I'm just naturally like a people pleaser. I know I shouldn't be, but I'm just naturally a people pleaser. I just want people to be happy around me because I'm very, I'm very much empathic. Like, I have BPD, so it's hyper empathy. So it's like,
Oh, don't. Oh my God. I hate it when people do this shit. Why the fuck are you saying that you're hyper empath? The fuck? You're not an empath, Shanny. Psychic powers don't exist. I hate to tell you this. Hello, Sage52. How you doing? Psychic powers don't exist. I'm sorry, Shanny. And if you were a real Christian, like back in the day, if you said some shit like this, you would have been tied up at the stake and burned for a witch. I am sorry. You would have been. With a fundamentalist Christianity, you would have been tied at the stake and burned at the stake as a witch. If you said some bullshit like this. You ain't no hyper empath. No hyper empath would have laughed in the face of their child when their child was begging them not to stream their life online. And no empath would have gotten onto a live stream while they were driving that same child to a crisis center because that child was threatening self-harm. No empath would have had to take I will not beat my boyfriend classes because said boyfriend did not want to hold their hand at a movie theater. No empath would have also made that very same boyfriend quit alcohol to the point where they literally became more mentally retarded than they already fucking were in the first place. To the point where when they had sex with them, they actually fucking raped them because they were in absolutely no shape at the time to give any form of informed consent. No empath would have done that. So you can take your hyper empathic bullshit and shove it up your fat ass cheeks.
If I see someone sad, I'm probably going to take on that emotion that they have. So it's like, I have a tendency to want to build people up and make them happy in real life, so I don't feel that sadness that other people feel.
Hi, Sydney.
Because it just seeing someone there hurt, and it just naturally, I'm like, how can I make you feel better? What can I do? You're the same way? You too, Mad? Oh, that's awesome. To my empathic sisters. Yas. But it's like, I know I have a past and I've said things that really hurt and that were really inappropriate. And yes, I'm talking about the N-word situation. And I said it.
I'm telling you this much. I'm going to admit this, and I know there are going to be people who are going to be pissed off about it. I really could give less of a shit. I'm sorry if people are sensitive to this or not. I've said the N-word. I've typed out the N-word. I've said it myself. It's a word. There are some people who are sensitive to it. That's okay. To me, my personal belief on it, I don't give words. I don't give power to words. I really don't. I don't give a shit how many times you've said the N-word. My thing is that you filmed your child begging you not to film his life online. Begging you not to air his dirty laundry to strangers on the internet. And you laughed at him. It is malicious, heartless, cold shit like that you did to your own child that I get extremely pissed off about. And I don't even have fucking kids. But I'll tell you this much. If I ever had found out that my sister-in-law had done that to my niece, oh, my ass would be in jail right now because I would have killed a bitch. I would have gone to jail for killing a bitch if I found out my sister-in-law had done half of what you've done to your kids to my niece. My niece is the sweetest, kindest, most energetic, imaginative, artistic, talented, beautiful, wonderful, and she's a beautiful Christian girl. She's on the autism spectrum. She graduated from high school, summa cum laude. She has gotten a free ride scholarship to college because her parents did everything in their power, sacrificed everything that they could to make sure that my niece had every tool and every opportunity available to her for her to thrive, for her to have everything that she could have to be that bright, beautiful, vivacious, talented, imaginative, intelligent girl that she's grown up to be. And then I see you, who is the exact opposite of that. And I imagine what my niece could have been like if she had grown up with you as her mother. And like I said, if I had found out that my sister-in-law had done half of what you did to those boys to my niece, I wouldn't be sitting here today. I'd be sitting my ass in a jail cell because I would have killed a bitch.
Only to one particular person. And I'm really sorry about it, because I've realized how that word has impacted humanity. I do. And it's just a negative word. And it really hurts people when it's said to them. And I said sorry, I don't know how many times over it, but it's like, I am sorry about that. You know, am I okay? I don't know. I gotta wait till Monday, till my doctor's appointment, because they didn't give me any information this time around in the hospital. They just took my x-rays and said, go home. Okay. One of the only good things about BPD is the hyper empathy. Yeah.
I mean, I will say this much, you know, that the N word, that particular word, I really have no business speaking as far as the context of it, as far as the historical, you know, meaning of it, because I'm a white girl. I have no business speaking on the historical context of it. I can only say from a personal standpoint, as far as my own personal views on it, that I try not to give words power in my own personal life, and that's just me. I mean, I will respect it out of respect for other people. I will try to. I'm trying to learn to do that myself. I know I have disrespected it and disrespected other people's views on it in the past, and I'm trying to correct that in my own language and my own views on things. Mainly, you know, I was on an edgy website trying to be edgy myself. Trying to correct that in my own views and my own usage of the word. Trying to respect other people's views on it, but that's just me.
Yeah, it's my superpower. Yeah, we all make mistakes, and we all have gone through, like, I'm a 90s kid, so naturally that word... And so-
I don't know, Bite Me TJ, I don't know where everybody else is. Don't know, I didn't do anything to anybody. I'm on here trying to get my buzz on, okay?
In other words, like the R word.
Retard.
You know.
I still use that one.
Those were normal words that we always spoke, but we never really... Or gay, we used gay as, like, stupid. Yeah, like...
I still use that.
You know, you're arted. That one, and I know I still use that word time and time again. I try not to, but it's just like, in the 90s, that's the language they use.
See, that's the thing, though. When it comes to the word retarded, I've had actual, like, autistic people, and that's mostly what people get mad about it over, is that people will say, what if there's someone who's autistic, like, listening to you talk? And it's like someone who actually is autistic goes, I'm autistic, but I'm not retarded. That's a completely different word than what is used to describe me. Autism is completely different from mental retardation. Different thing. So, yeah, I still use it, but...
Used. And the N-word was just a joke, because we all watched Dave Chappelle, and it was just funny to us. You know? Or we'd watch the comedians, and they just say it over and over, and we just laugh. To us, it was a funny word. It didn't mean any harm back in that time, but I know culture has changed, so certain words have changed their meanings too. Same in the 80s. Yeah.
Well, I mean, I don't know about below, but I have a screwball.
People are more sensitive to certain languages. I come from a generation where...
I am a screwball.
Everyone said crap, and they give you crap, and you give them crap back. Like, you burn them, they burn you, and it was just a laugh afterwards.
I know. I want Sam to stream.
My daughter told me she thinks she has BPD. What advice can I give you when she's having verbal aggression? Be gentle, give her time, and she'll switch back to you being a good mom.
Hey, trust me, TJ, I want my kiddo to come back too. I want her to come back too, but I can't say this much. I do believe that at 8 o'clock, I think Jules is actually going to go live. I don't think she's talking Shani, but I do believe that Jules is going live at 8, so.
That's the only, because people with borderline personality disorder, they have this thing called switching, where they get this black and white thinking, and a person can be like literally like God to you, and then the next minute they switch, and then you're the devil. You are a horrible person, and I hate you, and that's a very hard thing for the loved ones to go through, and I apologize for her to go through that. And I'm sorry about whenever I do the black and white thinking, the switching. I try to be aware of it, but sometimes with mental illness, as much as you want to be aware of it, it just happens. Yeah, she switches and then feels sorry for her actions. Yeah, forgive her. Don't do what my parents did and completely abandon me. Don't do that to your daughter, because that will break her completely.
No. Anybody who's out there, anybody who's still listening to me, I will tell you this much. I don't care if you have a daughter, if you have a son, if you have a parent or brother or sister or whatever, any family member, any friend who has a mental illness. If they are refusing to get any type of help with their mental illness, if they are not taking their steps in order to manage that mental illness, and they continue to behave in a highly toxic and abusive manner, you are under no obligation to continue to expose yourself to that toxic and abusive behavior, especially if it is starting to affect your own mental and physical well-being. There is no shame in being selfish when it comes to your own physical and mental well-being. There is no shame in that. I know we all wish that we had the strength to be selfless and to be accepting all the time, every day. But that is not possible for a lot of people. There are some people who have the patience of fucking saints. That is not possible for everybody. If that is not possible for you, there is absolutely zero shame in putting your own physical and mental well-being above that of someone who refuses to do anything about their own mental and physical well-being. Don't take advice from this bitch here. Again, if you have someone in your family or friend or anybody you're associated with who refuses to get any kind of help for their mental illness, you are under absolutely no obligation to continue to expose yourself or your family to their toxic behavior. No obligation. Your obligation should be to yourself and to your family, to your well-being of yourself and your family. Nobody else. If this person refuses to get any type of help, then bye-bye. No. But if they are getting help, maybe be a little bit more lenient. But if they are refusing to get any type of assistance, if they're refusing therapy, if they're refusing any type of help to manage their mental illness, nope. Get that toxic bitch out of there. Do what Shani's family did. Cut that bitch out like a tumor.
Inside. Mainly... Hey, that's another event that people like to talk about. Is that time I said, I hope you mom and dad die of COVID? I did say that. That was right. That was me switching on them right after they did this horrible video where they exaggerated things, said wrong ages and complete lies and fabrications.
They told the truth.
And it really hurt me. And I said that because I switched, and
I mean, they were calling you a predator. Like,
yeah, they were calling me a predator.
That's
yeah.
crazy. Like,
yeah.
You had every right to get mad.
So I said that, and I feel bad for it because they are now past. Even when I'm aware of it, I don't acknowledge it until I've gotten through that moment. Yeah, you gotta, like, with people who have borderline personality disorder, you got to give them time to, like, get their thoughts in order and their emotions to you know, balance, basically. Because when you have borderline, your emotions shoot way up here, and you don't know how to control it, and it takes so long to come down here. It could be days, it can be weeks even. They probably knew without a doubt you love them. I know they probably know now they're in heaven, but then they hated me. They hated me. They didn't understand where I was coming from. You've gone a week. It's horrible. I'm so sorry, Michelle.
No. Your parents loved you. That video that they made was them responding to months of you going after them. Was 2 months, if not years. Like I said, I cannot remember correctly because at this time I was not in the Shannyverse. I was not neck deep in this shit. So like I said, if Mango happens to come back, I don't know if she's still watching live or anything, but if she happens to come back on the replay, she can definitely go down into the comments and correct me. Or if she's watching live, she can definitely correct me and bust my chops. But from what I can remember as far as my Shanny lore goes, they were responding to you constantly accusing them of abuse towards them. That you were accusing them of abusing you in terrible ways. You accused your mother of popping your shoulder, your arm, out of socket constantly. That was a punishment that she would do to you. And when company would come over, she would pop your arm back in the socket so nobody would know about it. Not realizing that constantly having your arm popped in and out of the socket leads to long-term damage of the shoulder socket, of the muscles and the tendons around the shoulder. Because your shoulder socket is not just the bones. It's muscles and tendons that hold the arm in that shoulder area. It's not the bones that hold it in. It's muscles and tendons. You fucking dumbass. God damn it. There we go. There's Mango. Yeah, anybody who's new to the Shannyverse, definitely go subscribe to Mango Jones. She is a very long time, very neck deep in the Shannyverse. She's been watching them for a long time, so she is definitely a long time Shannyologist. So definitely go sub to her. She does great work. She also is neck deep in the Cobes verse, and she does a lot of good work on her morning bullshit. So
it's horrible.
Yeah, her mom hated her so much that when Shanny divorced Chris, she let her stay with her for months on end, mucking up her master bedroom, probably shortening her mother's lifespan with the stress that she put on her mom, hugging her in her backyard, getting drunk in her backyard. Her mother would come out and hug on her, tell her everything was going to be all right, while Shanny broke down, getting drunk in her backyard and snotted all over her. But her mother hated her. Okay, sure.
Horrible. That just balance of emotions. That's why it's best, if you're living with someone in a BPD, make sure it's a nice, calm environment. Don't say things that will trigger them or do things that will trigger them. And I know that puts responsibility on you, but at the same time, you won't get such a, reaction if it's just.
Oh yeah, telling you after your divorce that you needed to go. Oh yeah. Yeah, no. There was without a GED or diploma, there was no way she was going to really even make it too far into basic training, because no. That's not how the armed forces operates. But I forgot my train of thought.
Just like chill and calm and relaxed. But that can be hard too with a borderline, because we tend to be very impulsive.
Oh yeah, this is what I was going to say. So your mom telling you that you needed to get a job because you still needed to support your 2 young children, and that her and your father were not going to be able to support you and your 2 young children on their income for the rest of their lives, that was something that triggered your BPD. Okay.
Impulsive. So you got to give them patience for that too, is the impulse nature that we have. But that can be controlled through dialectic behavior therapy.
Which you obviously never went to because you obviously never put it into practice.
So if your daughter is thinking she has BPD, tell her to get a mental evaluation, and then they'll place her in dialectic behavior therapy, and it will help significantly.
You never went to it, so what the fuck are you talking about? How would you know? You never did it.
Actually taught DBT by the underlings of the person who invented dialectic behavior therapy, Marshall.
No, you were probably, quote unquote, taught it by YouTube videos.
Lindenham, and I was taught by her underlings how to cope, I guess. So, oh, you're welcome.
No, I'm sorry, Shanny, but YouTube videos does not therapy make.
It's hard. You haven't tried DBT? Oh, you'll love it. It's group therapy. Everyone thinks like you, and you can, like, you just relate to them, and, you know, some people are worse than others.
And again, I will not beat my boyfriend classes does not count as dialectic behavioral therapy. I'm sorry, Shanny. And you getting onto a Zoom call does not count as group therapy.
Others, of course. You'll get some people who have bipolar disorder in there. I had one girl who was bipolar, BPD, and had schizophrenia in my group therapy. So we heard a lot of interesting things with that one. And I thought it was fascinating because I love psychology.
Hi,
so
GA.
much.
How you doing, darling?
So, yeah. You're welcome, Michelle. Anyway, I'm going to take off.
Anyway, again, I want you guys to reflect on she wouldn't be allowed in boot camp without a waiver since she didn't have a GED or diploma. There's no way she got one because of the chain of command at 17. Yeah, there's no way she got one. No way. I remember that my friend, he actually got his diploma before he actually graduated high school before he was 18 because of some weird timing, and he still needed a waiver. He didn't need the waiver. He still wanted to get his mom's permission to go, you know, just as a courtesy to her, you know, because he was still under 18. He still wanted the courtesy, you know, still wanted his mom's permission as a courtesy to her, you know. But yeah, if she didn't have her diploma, there's no way she was going to be getting into boot camp. But yeah, but guys, remember her mood right here, because you have to remember that just a few days before this, Rev was talking like she was, I wish I just included that in my playlist. I really wish I had. But Rev was talking like she was dying. She was going to the hospital. They needed pre-hospital money. He was going to take her to the emergency room. She had so much wrong with her, and she was in so much pain, and he was acting like she was dying, but here she is. She's just in uber good mood, talking about so much bullshit.
I think I've talked a lot. I think it's been almost an hour, and usually they shut me down when it's almost an hour because they're jerks.
No, Shani, it hasn't even been 30 minutes.
But if you'd like to, in our description, you just click on the real Reverend Shani. You check on our name, and you can see a description of certain donation links if you would like to donate to us, because it will help us out a lot.
Oh yes, by the way, guys, if you do not want to donate to these two retarded chucklefucks and you want to donate to somebody who is a complete and utter asshole, you can donate to me. You can donate to me. I am monetized on my channel. You'll see a cute little icon right there in my chat. You can throw me some donos on YouTube. However, if you do not want to give YouTube that sweet money of yours, you can also go down in the description. I do have a CashApp. I also have a PayPal. You can donate to my PayPal. You can continue my degeneracy. And you can donate to allow me to get some more of those delicious gourmet marshmallows from Australia. Or you can go over to Mango Jones's channel and you can donate to her and Small Human, because God knows they need that shit more than I do. But do not donate to these two chuckle fucks.
Usually it's Jason who says it, but like me, I just, yeah, I hope I feel better too. Thank you, Cherish Heart. Like, just know your daughter loves you, even if she can say the meanest, horrible things to you. Just know that she still loves you, and she'll apologize because she's empathic. It's just sometimes, I don't know, it's like you build up, like, this emotion, and it's just, like, you're just feeling, like, this explosion within you come in, and it's just, like, verbal diarrhea comes out of you. But, yeah,
Verbal
I'm
diarrhea?
gonna go
Actual
put
diarrhea?
my legs up, because they need to. They're so swollen. It just, I woke
They're
up
fat,
swollen
Shanny.
everywhere. You can see it in my hands, like, how swollen.
That's fact, Shanny.
You know how bad that hurts? To
It's-
be swollen that much?
Shanny, it's fats. It's fats. I am 320 pounds. I'm fat. I could blame... For those of you who are new to my channel, those of you who just came across me, and those of you who have just come across me, I am so sorry that you found my channel. What the fuck were you looking at that actually got you here? I don't know. Yeah, I know. Someone just gave them grocery money yesterday. Don't donate to these two chuckle fucks. Donate to Mango. Her and Small Human need it. But, or donate to me and get me more gourmet marshmallows. But, I am fat as fuck. Those of you who do not know, those of you who've just come across my channel, and again, I will apologize that you came across my channel. I don't know what fucking degenerate shit you guys were watching on YouTube that you came across my channel. But I was diagnosed with multiple sclerosis back in November of last year. I could blame a lot of my issues on that. Like, you know, I do have fatigue in my legs. I have fatigue in my brain. There's times where I can't concentrate. I have weakness. I have a lot of aches and pains. I could blame a lot of that on my MS, but I do know that some of it does stem from the fact that I am overweight. I am a fat ass. And I do not deny that I am a fat ass. Hey, Marion. How you doing, sweet pea? Shani does not want to admit that some of her issues come from the fact that she is also a fat ass. And that's why I have no issues calling her a fat ass, even though I too am a fat ass.
Where it's swollen between your joints. It literally feels like your hand is being torn apart. Like, you remember in, what is it? Is it Day of the Dead? Or not Dawn of the Dead. I think it's Day of the Dead.
Yeah, it would be pitting
And
if
they,
she was
split
swollen. That's just fat.
The zombie split the hand in two. Yeah, that's how it feels. You're welcome. Anyway,
I'm getting buzzed, Marion.
Peace and Maranatha, my lovelies.
Pizza marinara.
I love you. Bye.
Pizza marinara. Yeah, I'm getting buzzed, Marion. I got a screwdriver. I got a Smirnoff screwdriver. Don't worry, I'm not gonna drive.
Hey guys, how you doing? I'm not going to wait for people to come in. This ain't a live stream where I'm talking to people. I'm just going to say something fast.
Alright, we're gonna slow this down because this is Jason. And this is a pretty short one. This is Jason. This is from the 17th. This is from good old St. Patty's Day. This is please don't make ableist comments. And after this one, we will be getting to our lovely, and you can see down there in the corner, we'll be getting to our lovely commercial break from Djibouti Dubs, which I will be needing because I need to get more ice in my cup, and I'll possibly have to take a piss. So we'll be getting to our beautiful, 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 lovely commercial breaks from Djibouti Dubs, both of which I have picked just for these two streams here, and then we'll be getting into the wonderful streams where Jason decides he's going to call out Gman while dressed as a Wish.com Roddy Piper. And yes, I am a wrestling fan from the 90s, so I do know who that is.
Happy St. Patrick's Day. Have a good one.
I hope you got pinched a lot.
There was a comment on a video Shani did that from a person that they were always nice. I don't understand why they became not nice like this, but I'm just going to say this really fast for the sake of Shani. They said this, basically, look, I was trying to tell you the whole time that your diet was bad or something, your nutrition ideas were wrong, and now look at the position you're in. Wrong. Completely false, stupid, wrong. Completely wrong.
Yes, she's right. Jason, we watched for 3 fucking years as she got DoorDash multiple times a fucking day. I did a stream where there was a compilation of her fucking mukbangs where she tried to go into the feeder community.
The reason Shani had...
Oh, I love Roddy Piper. That's why I got so pissed off when I saw him dressed as a Wish.com version of him. I was like, you son of a bitch. Don't you dare. I swear to God, if he started trying to imitate Roddy Piper, I was going to throw some fucking hands at my computer screen. Holy shit.
Is in the position she's in, quote unquote, is due to osteoarthritis that went throughout.
Although I will say that I was an Undertaker girl.
Her body after she has suffered a severe injury to her knee at the age of what, honey? What? How old were you?
17.
17. This happened when she was 17. It was in Boulder, Colorado. She was whitewater rafting type of deal. And
I am so sorry, but I cannot imagine Shani whitewater rafting. I can imagine Shani as the whitewater raft, but I cannot imagine Shani actually participating in a sport such as whitewater rafting. Like I said, unless she was the actual raft itself.
She smashed her knee on a rock, and she messed it up. Her parents were what you would call totally neglectful and said, your pain is fake, walk it off.
I highly doubt that Betty and Joe did that shit. I highly doubt it, especially with Betty being a nurse. I just can't buy it. I really can't. Yes, Betty and Joe had their issues. They were not perfect parents. They were not perfect people. But I highly doubt that if there was something seriously wrong, visibly wrong with Shani's knee, that they would have just said, walk it off.
As a result of their disgusting parenting, non-parenting.
Yeah, I mean, when she was in high school, she used to actually look normal. She used to actually look kind of cute. She looked cute. She looked cute as a high schooler. I'm not going to deny that. Shani looked cute as a high schooler. Then something happened, and this woman now looks... Well, you just saw her. She looked like that.
Going to the hospital to get their daughter medical attention for her knee that was injured. They instead told her the whole time that she's saying, my knee hurts, my knee hurts, my knee hurts. It's fake. That you're faking it. There's no pain here. So as a result of that, she's now going to be... She's 40 now. And the osteoarthritis that stemmed from the neglect of the wound that she had, the injury, has gone through her whole body.
Okay. Now, Mango I did see your comment in the chat. Yes, Mango did say that. Yes, osteoarthritis. She was diagnosed with osteoarthritis in her right hip. And I have said, I did research it. I did do the Googles. I did look it up on the Googles. And it does say that osteoarthritis can stem from an injury to the joint. However, that being said, somehow, through some miraculous form of instant transmission, I don't know if Boglin Chronicles played his little fucking noise, and somehow instant transmission, that osteoarthritis from the knee to her right hip, but somehow that osteoarthritis that should have been forming in her knee somehow magically transferred to her fucking hip. Because her diagnosis was not made to her right knee. It was made to her right hip. And I don't know if you guys noticed, but there is an entire fucking bone between your knee and your hip. I mean, yes, it doesn't exactly look that long because you have Shani's thigh that makes it wider than it is longer. But there is an entire fucking bone between the knee and the hip. Oh my god. It's commonly called the thigh bone, but it's actually called the femur. There is an entire bone called the femur, and it is a thick motherfucking bone. Somehow, that osteoarthritis that should have been forming in her knee somehow instant transmissioned and magically got up to her right hip. And we don't even know which knee she hurt, because they won't say. And yes, I do see that super chat 6 drops, and while I thank you for the $5, I also say fuck you for trying to trigger me with those all beef patties, you son of a bitch. And yes, Draven is still a weenie, and we will continue to make that announcement during the stream. Draven is a weenie.
That's how this works. That's how osteoarthritis works. That is the reason she's in this position. Her mobility tanked. Even since I've been with Shani, which is 6 years, okay? In that time, I've seen a massive decline, especially within the last few years. If you talk to an actual doctor, thank you for the hearts. If you talk to an actual doctor...
I'm feeling sprightly today.
They will tell you that this is a progressive disease that has...
And fuck you for the cheeseburgers too on fucking... You guys are just trying to fucking trigger me with those all beef patties. God damn it. I hate you guys. No, actually, I love you guys.
Very, like, no treatments. There's no good active plan that you can be on to be rehabilitated from this.
Bull fucking shit. Bull fucking shit. Bull fucking shit. Bullshit. Bullshit. You are full of bullshit. Yes, there is. While there is no cure for osteoarthritis, you are right about that, Jason. There are treatments you can do to make it manageable. Shani could have continued to go to her physical therapy sessions. She could have continued to do the exercises that would have allowed her to maintain her mobility, that would have allowed her to maintain her independence. But she did not want that independence. Not to mention the fact that continuing to go to her physical therapy would have required her to actually put in some fucking effort. Because she would have had to actually do a goddamn drug test. And she didn't want to do that. Because that would have meant she would have had to give up her precious drugs, and she wasn't going to do that shit. And then not to mention the fact she would have had to actually put in some fucking efforts, and she would have actually had to exercise. She would have had to do something that would have caused her discomfort. Oh no. Because I hate to tell you this, physical therapy fucking hurts. It fucking hurts. It's not all sunshine and rainbows and daisies and unicorns, I'll tell you that much. And this comes from somebody that worked probably roughly about 7 to 8 years in a physical rehabilitation center, an inpatient one. I had residents that would come back from their physical therapy treatments in tears. In fucking tears. Physical therapy is fucking torture, but it does the job of getting you back up on your fucking feet. But Shani wasn't going to do it. Why? Because if she got up and got mobile, then she could have got a fucking job. And then she wouldn't be able to sit on her fat ass and mooch off the internet for the rest of her goddamn life.
Disease. It's something that you have to live with for the rest of your life through pain management, physical therapy, and exercise.
Holy shit, I just listed all those damn things.
That's what the experts say, and I trust them. Okay? So, for you to come in with such an ignorant comment, it was deleted. It was I was trying to tell you this the whole time, Shani.
But you know what? Shani could have actually made those things a lot easier if she had lost some goddamn weight, too. Because your diet's losing some fucking... Just like with me. I can make my... I'm putting on some slippers because my feet are fucking cold. Excuse me. Actually, not excuse me. I don't give a shit. Actually, I do. I love you guys. But I could probably lessen the symptoms of my MS if I just lost some weight, like the fatigue and the weakness in my legs, my aches and pains. I could probably lessen the symptoms of my MS if I lost some weight. In fact, I believe that's probably one of the reasons why my doctor has put me on the diuretic that I'm currently on right now. Not to mention the fact that it probably helps lower the spinal fluid pressure that I currently have right now, because I have an elevated spinal fluid pressure. But if Shani just lessened her body weight, she could definitely alleviate a lot of the pain that she's under right now. And some of that is because of her diet. It's not just due to mobility. I'm sorry. But if you had ever seen 600-Pound Life, you would know. Dr. Now puts those bitches on a 1,200-calorie diet. And even those who were stuck in the goddamn bed lose fucking weight. Those bitches who were in the goddamn hospital, stuck in the fucking bed, they will lose hundreds of pounds just on a restricted diet. You cannot tell me that it is just due to her not being able to get up and exercise. Because I will tell you to take that opinion and shove it right up your bony little ass.
Your nutrition. Shani is not Foodie Beauty. Shani is not Amberlyn Reed.
Aaron switched over to Twitch.
I see what she does. She does not binge eat. Okay? So, thank you for the cuddle, nice emojis, Jen. Thank you. Yeah, when a comment like that comes through, you need to know that it's not going to be there anymore because it's really ignorant. Shani's position has nothing to do with weight. The weight is a result of her bones hurting so much that she couldn't move and do things.
I'm going to sing I'm going to sing a lovely song from the ever-talented Dr. Cox. Me. Wrong. You're wrong. Hi, J.R. Wiz. How you doing, darling? You're a new face.
And it's progressive. It gets worse year after year, and they're right, because I've seen it.
Hi, I see you, Muddy. I see you over there on Twitch.
She could carry stuff. She was strong, could carry bags
with her. Those damn all beef patties.
We could go to the store together, and she could walk around. Yeah, Shani.
And yes, I will say this much. Even on Twitch, Draven is a weenie.
She is getting exercise. She does her things. She's got stuff she does. But it's minimal for now, because she needs physical therapy to get stronger again. It's like my mom went through that. My mom was in a hospital bed for like 3 months because she got sepsis, and that knocks the shit out of you. And she was...
Are you kidding me, Jason? I was in the medical field for about 10 years. I was a CNA. There were... Some of my patients that I took care of in the nursing home were bedbound. They couldn't walk. They couldn't move around. But they were the tiniest little old ladies. The tiniest. To the point where I could pick them up like little babies. And put them from their bed to their reclining chairs. The tiniest little old ladies. You're trying to tell me that someone who is immobile should weigh about 600 pounds because they can't move. So those patients that I took care of in the nursing home who were immobile, my great grandmother who spent the last few months of her life pretty much immobile in the bed because she could not get up and go around and move around the house like she used to. She should have been probably about 200, 300 pounds by the time she died. Even if she didn't eat. You're trying to tell me that? No. Fucking bullshit.
Was in a bed, not moving much for 3 months. So she was...
Oh, well, I am so sorry that you found me here, J.R. Wiz. I don't know what kind of degenerate shit you were fucking watching to find this channel, but I apologize. You too, Lemon. I don't know what kind of degenerate shit you were watching to find me, but I apologize. Hi, Lemon. How you doing, darling?
I was in PT for almost a year. Fuck them all, Shani and Rev. It only matters what you know to be the truth. Well, no, I don't... That's not true. But it's that I know you're supporting us, Jen, and that's nice. But no, I'm not saying, just whatever we say is right. No. Okay? What I'm saying is this person has this perception that Shani's illness and the position she's in, quote unquote, is due to her weight. Or it's due to the fact that she's eaten too much, and that's her problem. It's not. I've seen what she eats. That's not her problem. Her problem is an immobility due to osteoarthritis. And that's why...
You've seen what she eats, Jason. There's still a video out there where she almost whooped your ass over a package of fucking grasshopper cookies. The fuck are you talking about? Do we need to bring up Cookie Fight? Pepperidge Farm remembers yes, they were Keebler grasshopper cookies, but Pepperidge Farm remembers Cookie Fight.
Why she's medically cleared to get the bariatric surgery, because her doctor knows all this. It's a legitimate reason to do the surgery, because this is a result of her osteoarthritis, the weight. That's it. So, you know, finally fasting for life, that was the user. They've usually been extremely nice, but you messed up on this one. Okay? Don't be throwing at Shani, look at the position you're in now. I told you could have changed your nutrition. No, it's beyond that. It's beyond...
No. They're somewhere on XX the Archive. I don't know exactly where. XX the Archive, if you ever see this... Cookie Fight was my favorite. Yes, Kelsey. Hi, Kelsey. How you doing, darling? I don't think I've said hi to you yet, but hi, how you doing? Somewhere on XX the Archive is a video where we get to watch one of Shani's grocery hauls. This was when she still had the boys in the house. But she does it on her bed. She unloads everything that she got on her bed. All of it is junk food. All of it is microwavable junk food. Not a lick of it is fucking healthy. It's Hot Pockets. It's microwavable meals. There's fucking cupcakes in there. Probably the healthiest fucking shit that is in that damn bag is some cottage fucking cheese. That's probably it. And when you guys were living in Colorado, you were eating DoorDash multiple times a fucking day. That's where you pissed a lot of your money away with. You would get DoorDash, Uber Eats, Grubhub, multiple times a fucking day. And Shani would fuck with these people. She would order takeout from these companies, and then she would call them and complain about the food so she could get the food for free. That's how she wound up getting banned from some of them. That's how she wound up getting banned from at least Uber Eats that I'm aware of. Because she would pull that bullshit with them. She would say there was something wrong with the order or she didn't get something. Just so she could get that meal for free. Don't try to pull this. Pepperidge Farm remembers, Jason. Pepperidge Farm fucking remembers. We have the videos. We have the clips. That's why archive channels are a beautiful thing, Jason, because we can go and take your words and throw them right back in your fucking face.
Beyond that, her health conditions are far graver than just Amberlynn or Chantal, who has an eating disorder. I mean, Chantal had cancer. Okay, God bless her. And I think Amber did too. They both had cancer, which is horrible. But I'm not diminishing what they go through. But I'm saying don't put that on Shani, that she could have just solved her problems with her eating. Because it's not true.
Oh, yes, and Serenity, as far as we're aware of, she has not gone to the consultation with the bariatric surgeon yet. As far as we're aware of from what they have told us, and this is going on their words alone, they have been, their doctor, their primary care physician, has referred them to a bariatric surgeon. But as far as we're aware of, they have not gone to that bariatric consultation to get cleared to have the bariatric surgery.
Her physical activity is so low right now because of her bones hurting that she would gain weight if she was just eating not too much, just like a normal, I'll have...
Hey, Lady Starfire.
Wendy's once. She's going to gain a ton of weight from that because she...
Yeah, I'm getting a little buzzed today. I just had a full bottle of Smirnoff Ice screwdriver, and once we go to the break, I'll go get some more ice in my cup, probably go take a piss. And then I have a nice big bottle of Smirnoff Ice watermelon mimosa that I'll probably have for the second half of the stream. So I can get buzzed for that one too. But don't worry, not driving today. I'm not going to be pulling a DUI Diglett. I'm going to be staying my happy ass right here at the house. And then at 8, I'll be catching the Jewel stream. So, this is the pre-show to the Jewel stream. I was feeling froggy today.
She's not a binge eater at all. She's never done anything like that.
Bullshit.
She will never be like them too. Wow, you, who would say that? Yeah, I know, Stace.
Oh, bull fucking shit. There was a time, and I actually have a video on my channel. You can go look back at it's actually have a playlist, a public playlist on my channel if you want to go look for it. It is called The Random Shanny. And in that playlist, there's one where I react to her mukbang videos. It's like a compilation of her different mukbang videos where she's trying to appeal to the feeder community that kind of sprouted up around Chantal and Amberlyn Reed. And in those videos, you get to watch her eat a bunch of bullshit, a bunch of crap. So, Jason, no. You can try and rewrite history, but archive channels are a thing. And we have the videos, we have the clips, Jason. They're there. They're on the archive channels. You can try to bullshit a bullshitter, but it ain't gonna work. I'm sorry, darling.
See, it's crazy. Isn't bariatric made to eat less? Genuine question. Yeah, you have to adjust your eating habits once for the surgery, sure. She's just not moving. Yeah, that's right. Because of the pain. Exactly. You get it.
Hey, Lamort!
It's not due to her diet, though, that she's heavy. Her diet, she doesn't eat too much. Bullshit. That's what I'm saying. And that was the implication of the comment. And it's just, don't do it. Because you're wrong. Otherwise, it's a nice person. But you're wrong. Don't make comments like that. Okay? Thank you, Jesus. So, that's it for now. I got to do a couple things.
Pizza marinara.
We might do a live stream today. Who knows? We'll see. But thank you for everybody coming in. 19 people. Thank you. God bless you. You want to say anything? No? Okay. Peace.
I got 37 right now. Pizza marinara. So I'm going to be pausing my little background music because for those of you who are just coming in, who have just found my channel, we've reached about the halfway point for this stream, and we are now going to be going into our commercial breaks from the ever lovely and amazing and talented Djibouti Dubs. And I have picked these two just for this wonderful stream. I'm going to pause that for a minute. So guys, if you have been watching this entire time, and I feel for you, because you've been watching me for about an hour and a half, and I feel sorry for you. For that entire hour and a half, you've been listening to me just go on and on in my slightly buzzed state, which is going to get even worse as the stream goes on. Yes, it is break time. You can get up, you can go take a piss, you can get a drink, you can take a shit, you can go watch something else. I don't know. But we're going to be getting into our lovely commercial breaks from the ever-talented and wonderful Djibouti Dubs. And we will be back after these messages. So I will see you in a few minutes. Bye-bye.
Wiping your ass, isn't it just disgusting? Isn't it just a hassle? Isn't it just a waste of money? Well, not anymore with the Comfort Wipe. That's right, it's an anal wand specifically designed to wipe your ass and get rid of the remains safely and sanitarily. It's 18 inches long and it has been anally designed for your fat ass. It's easy to use, just like a shower scrubber. That's right, it's got instant tissue grip technology. You press and release it, and just pinch it off.
Think about it. Wiping your own ass is gross and disgusting. The Comfort Wipe makes it fun and easy.
That's right, it's a sanitary solution to wiping your ass.
As a big man, it is very difficult to wipe my own ass. But hey, 18 inches.
Don't even bother wiping your ass with your own hands anymore. That's disgusting and it's for poor people. Now is the time to use the Comfort Wipe.
That's right, the Comfort Wipe. The anal wand specifically designed to wipe your ass. You just clip the toilet paper on, you wipe your ass, you clip it off. It's 18 inches long and it's anally designed, so no more hurting yourself.
Ow!
No. It's as easy as 1, you clip it on, 2, you wipe your ass, and 3, you throw it away. There it is, the extension arm and holder, $19.99. But wait, There's a super bonus involved, the Get a Grip. That's right, the Get a Grip. You're going to get it, you're going to grip it, you're going to put it anywhere in your bathroom. Put one in your bathtub. Put one right next to the toilet. You got one hand on your Get a Grip, you got the other on your comfort wipe, wiping your ass. Stop swiping your ass and start swiping your credit card. Booty Dubs!
The more you sit, the faster you die. But not anymore with the Blue Tiger. It's a brand new compact seated elliptical machine that lets you work out anytime, anywhere. So sit down and shut up. Bitch, don't you know it's dangerous to go outside? Which gives you all the more reason to stay home and find a way to keep those feet moving. But not so fast, we're not trying to go anywhere. That's more like it. Suck down a double mocha, make you crappuccino while you lose weight. Pedal away your frustrations because the TV don't work. Order a pizza. How about some barbecue? Take that spreadsheet and fucking spread it. Got huge feet? Well, so does the Blue Tiger. Just look at her go.
Pussy, did you forget to work out? Well, there's no more excuses for all you lazy bitches, all right? I'm sitting here burning up my chub rub so I can find a good man who's not afraid to rub me down with butter. And thanks to the Blue Tiger, I can now crush a watermelon with my thighs, so imagine what I can do to your head.
You're gonna build those muscles and pop off. Yeah. Pedal while you sleep. Fat people are always asking me, hey, doc, what should I do? And it's like, come on, you know, asshole. You know, these people, they won't stop eating, so I just prescribe them a Blue Tiger. They can work out their leg muscles, their butt, and their gut while they eat. I can't tell you how many legs the Blue Tiger has saved me from having to amputate. It doesn't look good. Yeah, you see this leg here? I'm going to have to go ahead and take that off. This blue device will replace doctors in the medical field. I'm going to miss taking people's legs off. Oh, wow. Would you look at that? Your leg does work. My biggest success story with the Blue Tiger is that it saved one of my patients who had a big career change.
Well, I was a black belt in karate and a two-time state champion jiu-jitsu, but, these days the Blue Tiger's about all I could do because these NFTs are taking off, boy. I stay bit mining while I'm riding. The market's gonna blow up any second now, let's be honest. And I'm just gonna keep on buying these ugly monkey cartoons till it makes sense. The Blue Tiger's right there with me every pedal of the way. It's the first thing I do in the morning. And I just started, so the six-pack's on its way. And then I think I'm gonna go hit the beaches and fuck some bitches.
You're probably sitting there not pedaling thinking, wow, that's for old people. And you're right, but it's so safe. No more walking injuries. Use a spotter to get that form just right. You can even use Blue Tiger for an upper body workout. The Blue Tiger also tracks your time and your speed. See how many miles you can clock in before you get old and die. The Blue Tiger. It's as loud or quiet as you want it to be.
Let me tell you why I fuck with this thing so hard, okay? Now, I'm at home all day long. I figured I'd buy this thing. Maybe I'll get a little bit of exercise out of it. Next thing I know, I'm trying to clean my son's room. I can't get off this damn thing. I got results quick, too. My feet start looking real nice. I start putting pictures online. Next thing you know, I got all these messages coming in. So your girl had to hit the OnlyFans one time, and now we're selling feet pics.
If you're not getting a workout from the pedaling, you're definitely going to get a workout from lugging this thing around because, man, I tell you, it feels like it weighs about 500 pounds when I'm lifting it up and putting it down again. And it's really not that ergonomic. I mean, my hands are floating, my wrists get tired, but, it's nice to do that while I'm working or if I'm at home with the wife, but I can't stand her, so I'll crank the machine. It's also very immersive to feel like I'm cycling while reading a book about Neil Armstrong. I realize now that it was the wrong Armstrong book that I was supposed to buy, but either way, I'm having a great time. The Blue Tiger. Click the link to find out how to buy yours today.
I hope y'all took advantage of that break to go to the bathroom. Because we are back. Turn back on my music. I need that Pokemon music. And yes, the flying spaghetti monster, he does stay up during sex. So there you go. Anyway, this is going to be an older one. This is from November 20th, 2023. It's called The Judgment of Gman. And it does kind of have a nice parallel from the one that Jason actually posted this morning at like 5 o'clock in the fucking morning. I mean, I was barely awake at 5 o'clock in the fucking morning, and I'm the type of person where my job actually requires me to be up at 4:30 in the goddamn morning, so I'm usually awake at that hour. Don't skip the cry. I'm not gonna skip the cry. I just speed up that son of a bitch. You crave errant. You crave a Djibouti playthrough of Half Sword. I don't skip the cry. I just speed it up because I don't like listening. Well, I mean, I guess I could run this down to normal because, you know, it is Rev. Alright. There we go. But we're going to release them to Rev. And then we'll get into his Wish.com Roddy Piper. So, here we go.
Alright. Hi, guys.
Hi!
I'm not going to wait for people to come in or nothing. I just want to get this out there, and I'm going to make it long enough so that I can just have it up there.
Oh, yes, and by the way, guys, during the break, yes, I did get my water. Yes, I did get my ice, and I am sipping on a watermelon mimosa from Smirnoff Ice. So, yes, I am still in the process of getting buzzed.
So, I got a message from Gman on Skype, and he accused Shani of me of doxing.
However, I will say that no, I am not coughing because the alcohol is strong, because it is not. However, I am coughing because I tried to breathe and swallow at the same time. 0 out of 10 would not recommend.
Which is bullshit. The only reason he said that was because we called him Gary Moore, which everybody knows his name is Gary Moore. So, that's why that will be his latest reason for being angry at us. I am telling you from the source here of what's going on. The reason that this guy is treating us this way, both me and Shani, and he's thrown me in there too now. Before he was kind of treating me like, oh, well, I want to deal with you, but I don't really want to deal with her either. Okay, fine. You're full of shit. I just told you that she's dead to you because she can't stand even the fucking sound of your name. So, this...
I will say that this entire fucking battle between these fucking retards, this whole tard war, started because Gman basically said that these two were going to have to get jobs. Because, for those of you who are new to the Shaniverse, for those of you who are just finding this lolcow, just diving into this rabbit hole, when they had to flee Colorado, flee their financial obligations in Colorado, and flee to Pennsylvania, they were basically being financially supported by a black gimp named Gman, otherwise known as Gay Man. And he was financially supporting them. He was paying basically for everything for these guys. And it got to the point where he could no longer support them. He was basically a construction worker, and, well, I mean, he basically was kind of like a jack-of-all-trades type of person. He also was known as the New Jersey Hood Ornament, and he was kind of a poster boy for fetal alcohol syndrome. A little bit of a slow kid, but, he, got to the point where he was not going to be able to financially support them anymore. He was wanting to sell the house that this fucking emaciated house elf on the screen sold to him for $1. It was his mother's house. So G-Man decided it would be a fantastic idea to let them live in this house while he quote-unquote fixed it up, painted it a god-awful color of Smurf Bukkake blue, and put it up on the internet as for sale. Well, it finally came to realize that he was not going to be able to sell it while the emaciated house elf and the sludge monster from outer space, otherwise known as the sentient mattress stuffed with mayonnaise, was living in the house. So he set them up in the crack house roach motel. And he basically said after a while that he was not going to be able to pay the rent on the crack house roach motel because he was going to be having back surgery. So he said they were going to have to get jobs or they were going to be thrown out. And they were going to have to live in the back of the Durango. Mind you, Durangos are pretty fucking big. So Shani, using this crack house roach motel Wi-Fi, got on the internet, got on her Twitch, because at the time she had a Twitch, and she decided to get on Twitch and scream and cry about how Gman was giving her a death sentence. That was how this whole Tard War started. And it continues to this very day, as you will see with the video that will play after this one.
This is
I give you guys a little bit of a
way
backstory for the
of
newcomers.
getting out of giving me an agreed to amount that he told me on the phone, $6,500 for the house, the sale of the house. This is his way of getting out of that. I wish he could just be upfront with me and others that that's what this is about. But of course, him being a fake Christian that he is, he wants to appear like he's being benevolent still and trying to show us also, teach us a lesson at the same time. This guy's out of my life now. I could see what he's about. He runs from obligations that he even puts on himself. Okay? Because this...
Well, I mean, I do know the one thing that G-Man can't run from. That is the front end of a Honda.
Was something he said that him and his sister said. I'm sure that money's long gone. You know, it might be. Wisterby. It could be gone. He acts like he's very frugal and he spends his money wisely and all this shit. Who knows? You could be very correct. What he wanted to
Aaron Massa, hashtag summon the fifth car. Beep, beep.
Do was start a house flipping business with me. That was his plan. That's what he said. So
how could he start a house flipping business with you, Jason, when you wouldn't even rake the leaves in the front yard of the fucking house when he asked you to?
We would.
And for those of you who are new to the channel, Mama Shaw has just walked in the door.
I gotta pee.
She gotta pee. Hi, Mom.
I gotta pee bad.
She gotta pee bad.
Have been, you know, Trump.
She came in hot. She gotta pee bad.
The next deal.
They say hi, Mama Shaw.
Hello, everybody.
She says hello, everybody.
Do I need to show
Making
off my
deals.
No, there's no camera for you to show them off to.
No, I can show it to you and then you can scream.
Digging ditches. Building properties. And selling them. Okay.
Pouring concrete.
Yeah, pouring concrete. Exactly.
Again, how could you do this? How could you do all of this shit when you wouldn't even rake leaves in a front yard? G-Man asked you to rake leaves in front of the house that you were currently living in. And what was your answer to that? You tried to get one of the boys to do it. That was your answer to that.
That's what I was looking for. So that's it. I wanted you guys to know this. I'm sure he's going to go on a slander campaign because that's all he's got. But I'm telling you the truth from the source. The other guy, I'm telling you straight up what's going on right here. And
well, I mean, if anybody can get this reference, I will give you a digital cookie. Well, if he worked for the CIA, you would be able to hit him easily because he would glow in the dark.
he's throwing us under the bus to get out of giving us $6,500. Yeah, all the paperwork was done and everything. Maddie Lover.
He was under there was no contract. You did not get any of this in writing. There was no witness to this, to his word, besides you. Nothing, there was no witness besides you and Shani to this, besides the three of you. There was no contract, nothing. Legally, that house was G-Man's. You sold it to him for $1. And I'm going to shut my door because Mama Shaw's about to get on the phone because she's a rude little bitch.
You wanted to do house flipping? Sounds fun. Yeah, it would have been if he was a different type of person, but he needs mental help and he's just... I'm done with him. That's it. I saw this message. You guys doc drop. Gary Moore, Gary Moore, Gary Moore. Everybody knows your fucking name. I'm done with it. You're out of my life for good. It's disgusting. Your conduct will be judged by the Lord. Done. Do you want to say anything?
I have nothing to say to him.
Amen. Finished. Go with Jesus Christ. You're going to be absolutely disciplined.
Pizza marinara. I shut my door because Mama Shaw got on the phone. She talks loud, like me. Alright, so this one is from this morning. Yay! This one was actually posted to my Discord channel. And again, if you guys would like to join the Fuck Around and Find Out University Discord, the official Discord of the Shaw of Thirst YouTube channel, you can feel free to go down into the description below and you can find the link to join the hallowed halls of Fuck Around and Find Out University. There we have a shit ton of fun in the internet, blood sports, IBS fight room, where a bunch of us shit talk, shit post, make fun of each other, shit talk each other, talk about how Frank has a windowless white van that is labeled free candy, talk about how Jules is an overweight Yoshi, talk about how, for some odd reason, I don't know why, but Rizla is a hoe. I don't know where that came from, but, you know. If you guys would like to join Fuck Around and Find Out University, you can go look in the description below. But anyway, this was the link to the original Instagram stream was posted to my Discord at like 5 o'clock in the morning this morning. I couldn't watch it because I'm blocked on their Instagram. I've been blocked on their Instagrams for like 2 years now because I set Shani off right before the boys got taken away from her, and she hasn't unblocked me yet, so I'm still blocked, and I'm too lazy to make a sock account, so I have to wait till the archive channels get it, but this one was too fucking funny not to get. But here we go. Oh look, it's Wish.com Roddy Piper.
They're like, uh-oh. They're like, uh-oh. What's he doing?
Nobody is seeing this outfit and going, uh-oh. Most people are seeing this outfit and going, what the fuck? Are you gay?
You'll see.
Most of the people are looking at this outfit and realizing that they understand why you're able to gape your asshole the way that you were able to show that you could on your OnlyFans. Salami Nugget. He was the one that posted the original Instagram link on my Discord. Thank you, Salami Nugget.
Whoever sees this one, this is a live that you're probably gonna...
Whoever will see this one will realize that all they have to do is flip up the skirt and you are prime for a pegging.
Gonna remember. I'm not gonna get crazy in this.
Bullshit.
But as you can see, I'm kind of dressed up in a certain costume here. Okay?
You're dressed up as an extremely effeminate, gay, rowdy Roddy Piper, and if he saw this, he would kick your ass.
I'm dressed up in a costume because there's somebody in my life, or that was in my life, that appeared to be a benevolent person in my life. It appeared that way. But as we know, what's up? Amy Joy, what's up?
Well, no, he looks like he's trying to cross Roddy with a crackhead baby suffering from fetal alcohol syndrome and extreme mental retardation.
Hey, what's up, blinging things?
And a very gay cowboy.
As we know, in this weird, I believe now fully, because I was just writing in, I called it the Diary of Metatron. Okay, what's up?
Oh, here we go. The Metatron. Are we going back to that storyline again, Rev? For those of you who are brand spanking news. God damn it! I swear to God, I'm not that drunk, guys. I'm not that drunk. I swear to God. Not that much alcohol in these things. But for those of you who are new brand spanking fucking new. Those of you who are just begun your deep dive into the Shanny universe, let me give you a little bit of backstory. You might not know who Metatron is. Well, for a while there was something that OG Shannyologists like to call the Archangel story arc with Shanny and Rev, where they like to believe that they are the reincarnations of archangels named Metatron and Sandalphon. Now, after a little bit of base-level Google and Wikipedia research, I found out that Metatron now does have actual biblical background. Metatron is the voice of God. He is an archangel. He is known as the voice of God, and is basically an angelic reincarnation of one of the human prophets. I cannot remember if it is Eli or Elijah or whatever the fuck his name is. I just know he was once a human prophet who died and was reincarnated as an angel, and he became Metatron, who is also known as the voice of God. Well, there you go. Sandalphon, however, does not have any type of basics in the actual biblical, in the canon biblical as we know it, as Christians know it today. Sandalphon actually comes from the Jewish tradition of Midrash, which is a Jewish tradition where they try to fill holes in the Torah. Sandalphon actually is the archangel who, similar to Metatron, was a reincarnated human prophet who died and was reincarnated as an angel. Their purpose is to be the ears of God. They are to bring the prayers of man to God's ears. They basically function as basically the same as Metatron. They are like two sides of the same coin. They are considered basically twin brothers. They are considered twin brothers. After finding this out, Shanny and Rev have now will forever be known. Well, I don't know who they were. I just know they were human prophets who were turned into angels. That's all I know. But, it could have been Elijah, and then the other one could have been Eli. I don't know. But I just know they were humans that were they were human prophets who were turned into angels. I don't know if they died and turned into angels. I don't know if they were just humans that didn't die and were turned into angels. They were just taken to heavens. I don't know. I can't remember that far back. I really don't give a shit. All I know is that the archangels are considered twin brothers. So now, since Shanny and Rev could not even do the basic Google research on their angel otherkin, they are now forever ingrained in my brain as the twin brothers, as the gay incest twin brother archangels. Sandalphon and Megatron. So we're returning to the Archangel storyline, Rev. That was a fascinating one. I really hope we are. And yes, I can English.
Because I'm starting to embrace what's up, 86 Dame. What's up?
Are you starting to embrace LSD? That's what I'm starting to think you are.
I'm starting to embrace fully the understanding of my spirit, where I could literally, if I knew how to will it, that I could be at the throne room of God right now if I wanted to be. But due to the constraints of this reality we got, we're constrained.
Well, I mean, at the risk of sounding very heartless to certain people on the internet that I really don't give a shit about, there is a very easy way for you to be instantly at the throne room of God. It's called take a 9mm aspirin.
Into 3 dimensions plus time, which time really is just a persistent illusion. It doesn't really exist. But here we are.
Time is an illusion. Time is a man-made concept.
I'm starting to embrace this understanding that maybe there is a greater role that God wants me to step into. You love the jacket? Yeah, thank you, Amy. This is a collector's item from the year about 1996 or...
That is a collector's item that was on the floor of a house that was filled with cat piss and shit. It probably stinks of ammonia.
So, it's a Killer Instinct leather jacket that was given to the actual production team of Killer Instinct, and here's the Nintendo logo. I could show it to you. Where? Yeah, there it is. It's like in the negative on the jacket. See, there you go. Nintendo. It's crazy. I love it. But actually, it's time for that to come off. Okay?
Oh, look at his little arms. Rev, sleeves are your friend, darling. Sleeves are definitely your friend. Now, I need to finish reading the Bedskirt Diaries. That's what I need to do.
Committed to Jesus Christ. The one thing that I want you to know about me, because there's a lot of people that probably don't remember me.
On a scale of 1 to holy shit, holy fucking shit.
From 2012. I'm the same guy. I look at the world right now. And I see a lot of devastation, a lot of wars and rumors of wars, and a lot of crazy stuff going on right now. Okay?
If you guys are wondering what he's wearing on his hands, he's actually wearing gloves that one would wear if you were boxing. They're actually padded on, like, not on the knuckles, but on the back of the hands. They're like something you would wear while you're boxing. You know, while you're hitting a bag or something. Although, you know, with those skinny ass fucking arms, he's not hitting anything.
The clock's ticking for people that have things in their lives as I smoke a cigarette in front of you.
Speaking of which, let me take a hit off my vape.
That's fine.
Don't worry, guys, it's nicotine free.
The priests need smoke in the temple. They always had it. Okay? So, on my Christian walk, I meet a man that goes by the name of Gary Lamont Moore. In real life, that's his full name. On the internet, this man is known as Gman. Now, I was living in Colorado in the 2019 time period, say. You love the shirt? It's Raven, dude. He's my favorite wrestler, okay? This is the full outfit. If I was wrestling, I'd have the combats on and shit, and I'd be just, you know, like...
If you were wrestling, you would be like Tonka Saw. And for those of you who don't know what Tonka Saw is, don't worry. And Red Feather knows who he is. She knows my internet age. If you were wrestling, you'd be like Tonka Saw. You'd be like the skinny little fuck that everybody would bully.
Like that, okay? I'm doing this for him. Okay? This is for him. This is exactly how I would look if I was a WWE wrestler and I'd be in a Raven's flock and I'd be like the preacher in the flock that believes in Christ. That's me, okay? And I was a privileged kid like Raven. Raven's story is that he said fuck you to his family. He was a privileged kid from fucking, whatever. I can't remember what, it's like in the New England area. He's like a privileged kid and he said fuck.
Well, I mean, I do have to say this one thing. If he is going the traditional Scottish route and is not wearing anything under that kilt, we don't have to worry about him flashing. Because if any of you new people, wish to know what he would be sporting underneath that kilt, you can definitely go look up Sexy for Christ on Twitter and you will find out. So go look it up, Sexy for Christ on Twitter.
Fuck you to the wealth, and he's just like a scumbag. That's it. It's fucking Raven. I love him. Anyway, I did this for Gary. Because my message to you, dude, is that you are wanting in the scales of God right now. You are weighed in the balances, and you are found wanting in the eyes of the Creator. Do you know why? Because in 2019, when I was...
You want to know why he's found wanting in the scales? Because you need money. That's why. That's the only reason why. The only reason why you are still riding his ass this hard. I will not forget the fact that when you guys fled from Colorado, fled your financial responsibilities in Colorado, that you brought a WWE replica championship belt to grease the wheels to Gary. I will not forget that. I will not forget that you gave him the lightsabers. Your Star Wars lightsabers. I will not forget that. Pepperidge Farm remembers this shit.
was living with my wife and family in Colorado and I was recovering from wet brain, I heard that Gary Lamont Moore was homeless. And I said to myself, and my spirit immediately kicked in. My brain was fucked. But my spirit was still speaking to me, and it said, give that house to him. He's a great brother that corrects doctrine with the Hebrew Israelites. He has a good cause there. You support that brother. And me and my wife did that. I eventually got all the paperwork done, and the house in Scranton was his, which he ended up selling for upwards of $160,000. Now, you have two people that provided for you.
So, because you were a retard who sold another retard a fucking house, you feel like the retard that you sold the house to for $1 owes you money. Because you were fucking dumbass who, instead of staying in that house, and the house that was fully fucking paid for, the only thing you would have had to pay on that thing is fucking property taxes. Instead, you decided to follow the word of your hand-planet girlfriend, the barely sentient mattress stuffed with mayonnaise. You decided to follow her word, to allow her to tell you to quit alcohol cold turkey, to make you even more fucking brain dead than you were beforehand, and move you to Colorado so she could get you addicted from alcohol onto weed and spend all your goddamn money, your inheritance, to the point where you had no more money, and then you had to flee from Colorado to escape all of your financial burdens, although you obviously could not leave the two biggest financial burdens. You had to get back to Pennsylvania in order to abandon those two. But now that you're back and you're feeling the pressure and the burden from all of those mistakes that you made in Colorado, all of a sudden you feel like he owes you money. Okay. Keep going, you fucking chuckle fuck.
That being me and my wife. We provided shelter for you when you were homeless. We didn't just provide some place.
Oh, bullshit. Bullshit, Rev. Pepperidge Farm has not forgotten when you, in your wet brain self, allowed your hand-planet girlfriend to kick Gary out during a fucking Pennsylvania snowstorm. Because she got pissed at him on the internet. Pepperidge Farm remembers that shit. Pepperidge Farm definitely remembers that shit. And he was not living in the house when you guys had to flee back to Pennsylvania from Colorado. He wasn't living in there. God damn, you guys are fucking stupid.
Place for you to be for a week or two. No glasses come off.
Hello, girl next door. How you doing, darling?
We didn't provide it for just a week or two. We said, in Christ, our dwelling is now yours.
Yes, and you could have lived in that dwelling. You could have stayed in that dwelling. You could have kept that dwelling. That dwelling could have been yours for in perpetuity, for forever. I swear to God I can fucking English, just not today. But you could have just stayed in that fucking dwelling. That dwelling was paid for. The only thing that you were having to pay for on that house was the property taxes and the basic upkeep and the utilities. That's it. That's all you were having to pay for. But no, you let Shani convince you that you needed to move to Colorado and get yourself hooked on weed. Because you had to have the weed in order to get off the alcohol. Because you were a fucking dumbass. Because you had one taste of the gray and you couldn't turn her away.
That's what we did. Me and my girl.
Hey, girl next door. Thank you, girl next door.
Because we saw a Christian in need, and when there's a Christian in need, you act. And if you don't act, what kind of fucking Christian are you? this is where it comes in that you start talking about people like, let's say, okay, you're going to start saying this is satanic, and I love it, okay? Metal is bought out for Christ now, if you haven't noticed. Okay?
She told him Boulder was a dry county. And then we had the Detective Baja Blast incident. Holy shit. God, he's such a fucking dumbass.
That's because Christ went to the streets. He went to the byways and highways out there in metal concerts and shit.
Say nay to the gray. Hell yeah,
He
right,
goes
brother.
to Head and Korn and goes, hey, buddy, I'm real. And Head's like, wow, Lord. And he comes to his fucking knees. And now his life is all about Jesus Christ and being baptized and having people baptized. And he's amazing. I got a word for Gary. You want to make this right? Because I do.
Aw, thank you. Oh, thank you for the $10, Girl Next Door. Supporting the stream. He was in rare form today. Yes, he was. I will say this much, Girl Next Door. I'm one of those people who I don't really stream that often. I will say that much. This is actually kind of a rare for me to actually stream twice in a month because I do suffer from MS. I do have a lot of fatigue, unfortunately. And but fortunately, I've had a few days off from work because some things have happened at work where it just happens to be where my van has been broken down, or some things have happened where I've been off work for a few days. So I was feeling froggy today, and I have fucking alcohol, so I was like, hell yeah, Rev's saying some funny shit, let me get on and respond to it. So there we go. But thank you for the $10, Girl Next Door. I hope you're enjoying the stream. I'm glad you are. What the fuck is this fool wearing? I believe he is trying to channel a very effeminate, very gay, Roddy Piper mixed with a very, very, very emaciated child suffering from fetal alcohol syndrome and possible meth because of the cracked lips and shit. I mean, all you gotta do is lift up his skirt and he's prime for a pegging.
We are suffering on a level you can't believe right now. We're in a state that every month is a struggle to feed ourselves. It's really that point.
Yeah, I was diagnosed last November, Girl Next Door.
That we had pure hearts when we gave that.
Oh, wait! Go back a few seconds! We saw Kitty! Where's a kitty? Run up the stairs!
Baptized and having people baptized, and he's amazing. I got a word for Gary. You want to make this right? Because I do.
Kitty! There's a kitty! I saw Kitty! There's a kitty right there!
We are suffering on a level you can't believe right now.
There's a Gavin!
We're in a state
Gavin,
that every month is a struggle to feed ourselves. It's really...
There's a Gavin! There's a Gavin Keycats. He's a boy. He's not racist. He's a good boy, though. Very fat. More than likely shits in a tub.
That point. I want people to
I mean, I will say this much on Dead Ramen. I was an Undertaker girl, honestly, myself. So, I mean, I will say this much. If I ever saw him trying to impersonate The Undertaker, I would probably jump for the screen and try to strangle his ass.
Understand that we had pure hearts when we gave that to the man, to this man that I'm talking about, Gary Lamont Moore.
Oh, there it is. There it is. There is the infamous Yoshi Cup. Infamous Yoshi Cup. We have a sighting of the fat Yoshi, guys. There it is.
We were...
He's a boy.
Two imperfect
Hey, Kelsey.
Christians
How you doing?
Hearing the call of a guy in need. That's a good brother. That's what we thought. There is no universe that exists, Gary,
boy,
where what happened is okay in the eyes of God. You sold that property for $160,000. I blessed that, and it's...
Oh, well, Serenity. I'm pretty sure her MS would have flared up if she knew I existed, but she doesn't, so
yours. However, there's property that I want back. And I think this is fair. Everybody analyze this. I'm calling on Dragnot. I'm calling on Jules. I'm calling on all of you guys. Frank. I'm calling on Frank. Frank, I've been real rough to you in the past. I want to let that shit go. I'm sorry that, like, I've said some really horrible things about you in the geek room, and it's like...
Oh, come on. The geek room says really horrible things about Frank. What the fuck are you talking about? In my Discord, we say really horrible things about Frank. I can't tell you how many white van jokes I've said about Frank in my Discord. I can't tell you how many white van jokes I've said about Frank in his Discord. We say some heinous shit about Frank in his Discord. What are you talking about? But honestly, I kind of hope they don't cover this at all. I hope well, I know Drag's not going to cover it because Drag hasn't talked about these two chuckle fucks in a long time. Drag has just completely just gone away from these two, from what I understand. I haven't watched Drag's channel in about 2 years, but from what I understand, he hasn't talked about these two idiots in a while. So he's not going to cover it. Jules, she hasn't covered these two chuckle fucks in a long time, so I doubt she's going to say anything about it. Don't think the Geek Room is going to say anything about it. I'm like 700 something subscribers. I'm like a pin drop in the bucket. Carrie has probably covered it because Carrie goes live when they go live, so she's probably covered it by now, but really don't give a shit. Mango's probably covered it. But, I mean, the people who have covered it aren't any of the people that he's wanting to cover it. So I kind of hope that those Frank, Jules, Drag don't cover this shit. Don't give them what they want.
Over the top bad shit. So I ask for forgiveness for me.
Aw, thank you, Lemon.
Anyway, I want Frank to look at this and analyze this situation. Let me put it down for you. Dragnot, Jules, Frank. Let's put the full fucking picture right in front of you. Because this has been bothering me real bad.
I mean, I will say that the best thing I have ever done, the highlight moment, was whenever I got to go on One Bad Bitch's channel. And her channel's been deleted, unfortunately, so I could not... Oh, here comes Mama Shaw. What do you want, Mama Shaw? The fuck do you want? Ow!
Just want to come slap you in the head.
She's abusing me.
I gave birth to your ass.
No, you didn't.
Well, I had you out sunroof.
Yeah, it was removed like
but
a tumor.
you're mine.
I was removed
You're
like
my
a tumor. Yes, I am your tumor.
Mm-hmm. Millie. You gonna chew your foot off?
Probably. She's very tasty.
Mm-hmm. I just want to come in and slap your head.
You just want to come in and abuse me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm supposed to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what mamas do?
Yeah.
Just come and abuse their kids?
You know it's your mama.
Yeah. I do.
Bitch.
Ho.
Yeah. And? Queen bitch?
Yes.
Yes. All right. Princess.
I love you, Mama.
I love you.
Yes, for those of you who are new to my channel, that was my mother. She does like to come in here and make the occasional cameo and smack me upside the back of the head just to let me know that she can. I am 41 years old. I do live with my mom. We do have a pretty friendly relationship going on. We are roommates with familial ties. I like to describe ourselves as such. But, yeah.
And I know what this book says about people like Gary. This book. The Holy Scripture. I know what this book says about people like this. We had an Ananias and Sapphira thing going when we took the house back from him. Now, he is in the position we were in. And he's failing miserably. If you want to make this right at all, Gary, this is what you said to me. Anytime you want, whatever, I'll be in contact with you. You could just, we'll set up a time for you to get your stuff. Yeah. It's time now because it's been really, really ragging on me. So here, you want to make this right, Gary? Because I know in your spirit's not right. That's why you came to me and you said, oh, it's my sister was making me do it. Hey, you make anybody... Who can make you do anything, G? Nobody can make you do anything. People know that about you. You're as stubborn as a fucking ox. Which I'm not saying is a bad thing. You're just set in your ways, and that's the way it...
Yeah, no, it's like Gman sold the house a while ago. He sold the house a long time ago. So, Rev is demanding this stuff like months after G-Man has sold the house. Because I believe that he had sold the house even before that video that I showed from last year in November. And he has expected G-Man to have held on to all of this crap that he is about to list that G-Man needs to give back to him. So, I'm confused too.
So fine.
But I'm always saying confused.
I'm always confused. In your spirit that you had two people that literally gave you a house for $1. And now we're destitute. Horribly destitute due to multiple reasons.
All of which of your own fault.
That house if I didn't give it to you. And me and her would be...
You are destitute by your own actions. Your own decisions. Jason, the Tento Saga shows that you suck at writing, but you are still a fantastic fan. But you are... The Tento Saga may not have been a bestseller, but you are still a great writer because you are the author of your own fucking destruction. Your own fucking choices and decisions led you to this point in your life. At any point in time, you could have taken a fucking shower and gotten a goddamn job. You had a job at Burger King. You worked there for a few weeks, and then you got fired because you wouldn't bathe. Your greasy hair was getting into the french fries. And yes, they do fry the french fries in grease, but not the grease from your goddamn hair.
We'd be in our own apartment, and I'd have some resources where I could have a stable job that I could definitely not get fired from because of my bipolar. 33 people. God bless y'all in here. 23? 23, sorry, 23. God bless you. Thanks for the hearts. We provide...
Yeah, he's destitute because he opened that door years ago and got a taste of the gray. As Red Feather likes to say, hashtag say nay to the gray.
We just gave it. Freely. Did you have us in your house for a little while? Feeding us ramen noodles until we almost were dead? Yeah.
Oh, there's watermelon! If you guys didn't see her come down the stairs, that was a watermelon. She's probably racist. She's a girl. Probably racist. She's a girl. And she also shits in the bathtub. She probably hates Shanny too.
Hi, watermelon.
But she's a pretty cat.
Feeling like in my spirit.
Oh, she's so pretty.
That this guy needs
she's such a pretty cat.
Even flow DDT, fucking Raven style. I take the fucking steel chair and I smash your fucking face off it.
Serenity, I don't think... Oh, it's time for another reminder, Miss Mudduck. Okay, well, Miss Mudduck has said it is time for another reminder. And as Miss Mudduck says, it is time for a reminder that I will remind people during the stream that Draven is a weenie. Yes, Draven is a weenie. Draven, from the channel Draven's Crypt, is a total weenie. Thank you. This has been a message from Miss Mudduck and the CashApp channel. Thank you for listening. But Serenity, as far as we're aware of, he has never officially been diagnosed by anyone but Shanny. Because you know Shanny, she likes to diagnose people via WebMD.
Spiritually. Even flow, 1, 2, 3 in the ring, G. You're fucking done. Here's what I want. I want my mini PlayStation back with the PlayStation games. I want my N64...
What makes you think he kept any of this shit, Jason? What makes you think that he kept any of this? That he still has any of this stuff? Jesus fucking Christ. That one the video that we just watched was from November of last year, and you were bitching about him selling the house. That he had gotten all that money from selling the house. You were bitching about it then. It is March of 2024. It is like 4 to 5 months later. What makes you think in that 4 to 5 months he has not thrown all that shit out in the garbage where it belongs? Holy shit. Not everybody's a fucking hoarder like you are, Jason.
Back with the N64 EverDrive. I want my Genesis back with the Genesis.
Hello, Blue
EverDrive.
Lamp. How you doing, darling?
Shanny.
Lasers. The Star Wars game.
Shanny wants Jedi Fallen Order back. Shanny wants her GameCube back with all the games. Okay?
You stole that from us.
That's it, G. This is theft. Because you never called me to try and set up a day to come and get stuff. Now's the time. Take a list. Because this is serious for your spirit. If you do this, you'll be cool with God. Because it will show that you have a modicum, a little bit of respect. Just a little.
Was there any respect for my stream? My laser Star Wars game. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck a laser Star Wars game is. I don't know what the fuck that is. I mean, when I get off here, as I'm listening to Jules is streaming at 8. By the way, Jules is streaming at 8 o'clock tonight. Just so everybody knows. Jules is streaming at 8 o'clock tonight. Jules tells all. Yes, I am kissing Fat Yoshi ass tonight, so bite me. But, I'm still wondering what makes Rev think that, that Gman still has all this shit. Oh, yeah, I was saying, while I'm listening to Jules' stream, I'm probably going to be playing some Plunder Storm on World of Warcraft and finishing up the rest of my Watermelon Mimosa so I can finish getting buzzed. But I'm not going to be pulling a DUI Diglett. I'm going to be sitting my fat ass in my computer chair for the rest of the night. I'm not going to be driving anywhere. I promise you guys there will be no keys in the ignition of my car because Mama Shaw will not let me. She will sit on me if she has to.
For the 2 people that kept you off the street.
And gave you a house
And gave you a house for $1. Which then I returned to you. The $1. Has anybody ever talked to you like this, Gary, in your life?
Hello, Shani's McDonald's Wi-Fi. I remember you. I love your name. I've always loved your name. Oh, thank you, Red Feather, for posting the link to Jules' live. How you doing, Doran? Thank you so much, Jules. Thank you so much, Red Feather. Yes, that is Jules' live. She'll be going live tonight at 8 o'clock, so consider this the pre-show.
I suspect there has been. Oh, you give me a response video for sure, and I'll probably watch that one. And you want to try?
Oh, what the fuck are you kidding? What the fuck are you kidding, Jason? You guys watch all of G-Man's videos. And you watch anything that has your name in it from all of the channels that you guys have been going back and forth with. You don't watch my channel because you don't even know I fucking exist. I mean, Shani couldn't even pronounce my name the one time that I showed up in one of her Instagrams and then got immediately blocked. She called me the Shaofthirst. It's Shaw, not Shao. There's no O anywhere in my name. But, good lord. No, you guys watch G-Man. You know you do.
And equate the stuff that you gave us to a $160,000 house. I'm not a fucking idiot. You gave us fucking pennies in comparison to what you got, and you know it.
Are you kidding me? That junk that you fucking gave him? That had probably mold in it from the cat piss and shit that was all over it? We solved the condition of the Colorado apartment, Jason. You're not fooling anybody. Those games were no way they could have been in any kind of good condition. No fucking way they were in any type of good condition. They were probably full of fucking bugs. No way they were in any type of good condition. They probably worked, but there was no way they were in any type of resellable condition. So if anything, you probably owe him money for all the Delta 8 and cigarettes and the fact he put a roof over your head, food in your belly, and paid for your electricity and utilities while you were living in that house. Paid for the gas that heated that house in the wintertime while you were staying there. Kept you guys from starving and freezing to death. I think you guys owe him money.
Again, Shani wants Jedi Fallen Order back, and she wants her GameCube with her games. I want my mini PlayStation back with all the PlayStation games. I want my N64 with the EverDrive, and I want my Genesis with the EverDrive, and the NES with the EverDrive.
And our Star Wars lightsabers.
Does he have them?
Yes.
And the lightsabers. Take a fucking list of it. And I want you to get your buddy, whoever he is, set up a time, load up the back of his car, and you drop it off at the address that you were at last.
Our air fryer.
If you have the air fryer, we want that too. You get that guy and you load that shit up into his car. You come to this place, you put it on the porch, knock on the door, and leave.
You stole our stuff.
You have stolen our so much, but at least this, we want at least this back. Because right now you're a thief in the eyes of God. And thieves, you know real good this book, right, G? Thieves do not inherit the kingdom of God, period.
Well, I mean, neither do child abusers. Neither do manipulators. You guys are thieves too. Remember? Shani was claiming she had fucking breast cancer so she could try and manipulate people into donating to her. You guys were scamming people out of money, claiming that people had robbed your Durango, stolen your key fobs. You guys were telling people that people had vandalized your car. Do you guys remember the tire saga? When you guys were saying that Drag had sent his shit ninjas to Pennsylvania to poke your tire full of holes with rebar? I remember Drag shit ninjas, the Pennsylvania rebar division. Pepperidge Farm remembers them too. You guys remember how you guys keep making people believe that you guys still have the children despite the fact that you haven't had them for about 2 years? It's approaching the 2-year mark. Almost 2 years you haven't had those kids, but yet you're still making people on Instagram believe that you're still taking care of them, that you're still paying for them, that they're still within your care, that you still need money to take care of those children while they are in CPS custody. What do you think God's going to do to you? And like I said, what makes you think Gman still has any of that fucking junk? If Gman was... Well, I mean, Gman is the New Jersey hood ornament, so chances are he probably still does have that shit. But if he was any kind of smart man, he would have thrown that shit out in the garbage.
You will have no place in the kingdom of God if you do not do this for my wife who helped you and myself.
You're an unrepentant thief.
You must repent. You must repent to Jesus for your thievery. I'm not even asking for the Neo Geo in the games, which is worth probably over $2,500. A Neo Geo with at least 15 games. I'm not even asking for that.
That would be for one that is probably in mint condition. No, you would not get nearly that. Again, we saw the condition of that apartment, Jason. There is no way on God's green earth any of those fucking game systems were in any type of condition that they would be valuable in any type of resale, except for parts. I mean, for some miracle of God that they probably worked, you could probably get a few $100s off of them. You're not going to be getting no $2,000 for any of those systems. I'm sorry.
I gave that to you in love. It's like he was like, "Oh man, a Neo Geo in the box. This is amazing." Yeah, I got a real good deal on that shit. But that was the most expensive thing I bought. Yeah.
This is the most expensive thing he bought. This is coming from a guy who bought a overpriced PS5 from a fucking scalper on eBay. Yeah, Jason, I don't think that you're someone who is going to be trusted when you talk about the art of the deal.
Here you go, buddy. I saw your reaction. It's yours. I'm not even asking for that. What you did to us is wrong, and you know it.
Yeah, Six Drops actually brings up a good point. He brings up a pretty damn good point. Or, sorry, she. Sorry, Six Drops. My brain is... I'm a little buzzed, if you didn't notice. But, you bring up a good point, Six Drops. You're a devout Christian, Jason. But yet, you're sitting here bitching and complaining about your worldly goods. Some devout Christian you are. Just saying.
When you came here the one time, you should have had fucking $800 in your pocket for us. I'm not a greedy man, but I am a man that recognizes injustice.
You're not a greedy man.
The way that you have treated us, the two people that gave you a roof when you were homeless, the way you have treated us is an anathema to Christ. Your knees should be fucking buckling. Oh my God, he's gonna destroy me. Yeah!
His knees should be buckling like your girlfriend's does.
Not only did you take advantage of two people that loved you in Christ, but you spit on them.
Well, I mean, I don't know if you're talking about, I don't know what you're talking about, but I mean, your girlfriend's knees buckle whenever she puts weight on them. And then, I mean, and also, you know, Gman's knees probably buckle every time a Honda comes around. New Jersey hood ornament.
With disgusting videos like these haters that you used to gossip about every second you were with us.
I will say this much. There were some of the reaction channels that started really, I mean, there were some of them that were kind of smart about it, like Drag and stuff, that were obviously humoring Gman to get more information out of him, but Gman wasn't really telling anything that we didn't already know. Like, you know, like we knew Shani didn't take showers. We knew that Jason didn't bathe. We knew that they were shit parents. We knew that Shani was eating all the food in the house. Jules Tells All, and it's spelled Jules. Jules Tells All. Red Feather, if you could just link that live stream link again, that'd be great. Fuck. I lost my train of thought. God damn it, my brain ran away.
Your behavior has been absolutely anathema to Jesus Christ.
Hi, Jason Ray.
Huh?
Oh, the hell was that little gay kick you were doing, Jason? Fuck. That little gay kick you just did. Fucking hell.
Look at me, I'm real big tough in the ring, yeah, look at me, I'm fucking G-Man, look.
My fat ass MS legs could do better kick than that, little gay kick.
Look at me, I'm such a tough motherfucker.
You're a fucking bitch in the eyes of God. Only a fucking bitch would treat people that gave you a dwelling and you sold for $160,000. You're an anathema to Christ. He wouldn't even look at you.
Oh, there's that cup again.
You do a response.
Fat Yoshi.
Because I'll see you break in your eyes when you hear these words from my mouth. You know it's true.
Yoshi. Oh, Jules, I think he's still in love with you.
I'm sorry, but this has been brewing. I feel it in my...
Oh, yeah. That's what I was saying. There were some people that were humoring Gman, but I always made it very, very fucking clear that I did not like Gman. I never liked him, even when he turned on these two chuckle fucks. Made it very, very clear that Gman would never, ever, ever be welcome on this channel. I didn't care what the fuck he was saying, because he wasn't saying anything that we already did not know. He wasn't divulging any new information. Nothing he was saying was stuff that we weren't already well aware of. He was just confirming things. But the best thing that I ever got to do with G-Man was, I was on this channel that was called One Bad Bish. Her channel's gone now. But I was on there, and for some odd reason, G-Man popped into the chat. And she let him come onto the StreamYards, because we were on StreamYards, we were on panel together, and we were on StreamYards. And I was talking mad shit about G-Man in that StreamYards. So he comes on StreamYards, and he doesn't know who I am either. So he asked who I am. I said, well, my name's Shaw. And he starts asking me, what's your problem with me? And I said, well, I think that, quite honestly, I think you need to I think you need to eat the biggest bag of fucking dicks in existence. And you need to ride a giant dick on your way off the cliff. And then I left the panel. And I have made it perfectly clear that G-Man will never be welcome on my channel. G-Man is a fucking dick. For years, he supported these two idiots. He supported these two while they were actively abusing and neglecting two children that were in their care. And not only did he ignore the active abuse and neglect of those two children, he also supported and defended these two chuckle fucks while they were actively abusing and neglecting two children. And it wasn't until after these two chuckle fucks had turned on him that all of a sudden he decided that what they were doing to the children was wrong. So he can eat an entire fucking bag of used dildos from the Moonlight Bunny Ranch in Reno, Nevada. So there you go.
Backbone right in the fucking... I could literally fucking knock out...
I'm going to let this play for a few minutes because I need to pee, so I'll be right back.
A 6'4", 250-pound guy right now. I'm so angry. I'd be like Tyler Durden. Hit me again. Fucking laugh at him. Hit me again. That's all you got?
Oh, please, Reb, you would cry like a bitch if someone hit you.
I can break your kneecap. I'm done with this bullshit. I don't know if it's apathy, the spirit of apathy. Is it the spirit of entitlement? Do you think you were entitled to that $160,000 house, G-Man? Huh?
Because if you do feel that way, if you feel like you were entitled to have that house, I sure do wonder why.
Huh? Is that like your fucking testimony that you found a safe in front of some person's house and you just took it and fucking cracked it because it's mine now? And that's my testimony for God, that I found a fucking safe with money in it. Is that your testimony? Well, that's nice, G, and I would never mock a testimony of any kind. But your actions... Huh? You know you're wrong. You know you're a scumbag. You know you're a piece of fucking trash. You know it. I never thought I would say...
Okay, sorry. I had to run back and forth because I really needed to pee. Sorry. But no, first of all, Jason, you know you would cry like a little bitch if you ever got hit. That's why you constantly are doing whatever Shandy tells you. Because you know that if you don't, she will wail on you. and you wish to avoid that. And yes, I am out of breath because I had to run back and forth to the bathroom because I really needed to pee. My watermelon mimosa is starting to go right through me. Thank you, diuretic, that my neurologist put me on. But, now, what about you, Jason? What about you? What about your testimony? You've never worked for anything that you have ever gotten in your entire life. Never have you worked for anything. All the money that you had that you just flitted away like it was nothing came from the hard work of your mother and your father. What does that say about you and your entitlement? You did not have to give Gman that house. You could have stayed in that house. You could have continued to live in that house. But no, you legally sold it to Gman because you're a fucking dumbass. And I'm sorry. You can't help mental retardation of your caliber.
Say this, I never thought I would say this type of shit about the guy. Because I really loved him in my heart as a brother. We had all these cool videos, you know. Oh, come on, Rev, and I'm in the background. Yeah, what's up, brother? You know, all this shit. Bullshit. Let me farm some fucking views because these people on TikTok, Rev and Shanny on TikTok, has 48.5 million fucking hits on her name. Did you know that? Go look it up. Search term on TikTok, Rev and shit. We don't even fucking use TikTok.
That's because everybody loves a train wreck.
48.5 million searches.
That's because everybody loves a train wreck. Sorry. That's what you get for being infamous.
What the fuck is that? And we're destitute.
That's a fucking country.
We're fucking destitute because we gave, and we gave, and we gave, and then we gave more.
Oh my fucking god, you did not fucking give, and give, and give, and give. No. Were your cameos that you ordered donations, the thousands of dollars that you paid in super chats to people like Foodie Beauty, Nikocado, Nikocado's OnlyFans, where you paid for the OnlyFans subscription, where Nikocado would send you personal messages, where he would text message you. The thousands of dollars that you paid in cameos so you could start saying that celebrities knew who you were. Those were not donations, Jason. Those were things to inflate your ego. The thousands of dollars that you spent in ugly ass fucking Jeffree Star makeup and products just so Shani could say that she had them. The thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars you spent in fucking weed. In weed. That was not donations. Oh my god, you spent close to $900 just one time at fucking Walmart. Fucking Walmart. You spent close to $400 at Lush for one shopping trip at fucking Lush on shit that I'm pretty sure is now completely disintegrated in a landfill somewhere in Colorado. Because I am fairly certain that there is no way on God's green earth that Shani used all those damn products. I'm pretty sure she didn't even use a quarter of them. Those were not donations. You helped out probably one person who actually needed help from you guys. And that was Christina Blackfeather. That was it. It's probably the one person that you guys actually helped that actually needed fucking help from you guys. And meanwhile, guys, if one of my mods would not mind looking up the channel for Mango Jones, for Petty PI, Mango Jones, and dropping it in my channel. If you guys would like to go and subscribe to Mango and dropping her some money in her Cash App or her PayPal to help her and her nonverbal autistic child who suffers from a myriad of health disorders. I would greatly appreciate it, because they actually need the fucking help. These two chuckle fucks, they got into this problem, they got into this situation from their own fucking choices. Their own fucking decisions. They're destitute by their own fucking choices. Mango is in the situation that she's in by nothing that she did of her own free will. She loves Small Human. She takes the best care of him that she possibly can. And she just needs a little bit of extra help from the people that watch her streams, and she does fantastically entertaining streams. Sometimes her Wi-Fi does not like to participate in her streams, and that's okay. She's still funny, and I love her squeaky little laugh. So if you guys would love to go and subscribe to Petty PI Mango Jones, please feel free to go do so. She is fantastic, and I fully endorse her. Plus, she is a longtime shaniologist.
We gave...
Thank you, Red Feather.
A bunch of people, and they were all ungrateful. Anybody that might not like this, or might be offended by what you're hearing because you might be a Gman fan or some shit, I'm sorry. I apologize to you. For him. Okay? I will apologize to you.
Oh, thank God
him.
Jason's wearing shorts under this
I have
coat.
nothing to apologize for, because I am just a fucking white privileged kid that really does believe in Jesus like a lot. And I like to try and mimic something that he would do if he lived in me.
No. Well, I mean, it is true that you are a white privileged kid. You grew up white privileged. You are a trust fund kid. I mean, yeah, you probably didn't have a lot of money growing up because your parents were trying to make sure that when you were an adult, you didn't have to do anything. Because they could tell that you were mentally fucking retarded and that you were going to have trouble being an adult. Your dad did die when he was young, and so you had your mama who couldn't cut the fucking apron strings on you. You had no male role model. Yeah. Possibly. They also fell for the whole Dogecoin thing, Jason Ray. They fell for the whole Dogecoin thing. The meme stock. But you were such a fucking retard. You were a white privileged kid. You're not doing what Jesus would have done. Because Jesus wouldn't have spent thousands upon thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars in super chats and cameos and eating out every fucking day. He wouldn't have abandoned a house that was fully fucking paid for to go live in Colorado and smoke himself into further mental retardation. First of all, he wouldn't have got himself hooked on alcohol in the first place. Jesus didn't even imbibe in wine. Yeah, he turned water into wine, but he didn't get drunk. He spoke about drunkenness. He spoke against drunkenness. Oh my God. Oh, thank you for posting Mango's links there, Red Feather. Thank you, guys. If you guys want to go donate to somebody that is not these two idiots, that is not these two chuckle fucks, please go and click on those links that Red Feather just posted. I'll actually pin those to the top. Please go and donate to Mango. Mango does need the help. Mango and Small Human would greatly appreciate anything that you guys can give. She takes care of a nonverbal autistic child. She's gone through a lot of shit in her life, and she's trying to get herself back on her feet after having to relocate due to her job. And she's having to pay for all of Small Human's medications and medical expenses out of pocket right now while they wait for the insurance to get straightened out after, like I said, after moving due to her job. So if you guys could please just, whatever, if you guys want to donate to somebody, please go over and help Mango. Go over and help Mango and Small Human. Mango's fantastic. So, and I highly suggest going over and just subbing to Mango anyway. She does fantastic streams.
I hear a brother that I love deeply that taught great things, okay? Correction on doctrine to men in the street that like to victimize women, white women specifically.
Of course Red never misses the emergency mod meetings. We have the best hookers in below.
Doctrine that's just absolutely, once again, anathema to Jesus, okay? We don't victimize women in Christianity. You get it? Sorry, doing a little aerobics as I stand. That's always a good thing. Do you understand what I mean, though? If you'd like to donate to me and Shani, there's one person recently that's been giving. And she remembers me from Revelation News Time. And she goes, you want to know why I keep helping you? Because I saw what you did for others when you had it. And you deserve it back. So if you would like to donate to me and Shani, our Cash App is hashtag, all caps, ASMR Gaming. That's ours. And we'll probably do something with ASMR Gaming coming in the future. When I get some money, then I can get a computer myself. I could get a decent mic that's cheap, because you could get some amazing USB.
You know what you could also do to earn the money to get a computer and a microphone? You could do what I do and get a job. Yeah, that's kind of what I did. I had a job for 10 years. I worked at the hospital as a CNA. And I happen to have a little bit of a retirement. Yeah, he is still e-begging. I happen to have a small retirement with them, and I took some of it out. I just cashed it out because it was so small that it wouldn't have done anything for retirement, so there's no point in keeping it. And I had a little bit that I owed to the IRS, so I cashed it out, paid the IRS balance, paid some on my car, and I bought myself a new computer, bought myself a new microphone, keyboard, some things that I wanted to buy. One of the best things that I bought, of course, was the new microphone, which is what I'm using now. And, of course, I bought something that I'd always wanted. Because I do a little bit of drawing. I do a little bit of artwork. In fact, my channel icon is actually something that I've drawn. I've always done the little my little channel icon that I use for my channel. That's something I've drawn. I didn't draw my little flying spaghetti monster, unfortunately. He's something that I got from a website. But I've always wanted a drawing tablet that is like a actual computer screen. It's has a screen on it. And I actually got to buy myself one of those. But I did that because I had a job. I was able to get some money. That's something that you could do, Jason. You don't have to depend on the kindness of strangers when you make your own fucking money.
Mics now that sound incredible. Pretty cheap.
Sorry if I'm a little stuffed up too, guys.
Computer, microphone. I'm doing Howard Stern Christian style. Okay? I will do the Howard Stern thing, but Christianized. Okay? Where we're cool. We talk about Jesus. We love Jesus. We love prophecy. We look to the sky. Wait for him. Revelation News Podcast, baby. Featuring Shani for Christ. Shani.
Hi.
That's it. Revelation News featuring Shani for Christ. And the Reverend Dude. I can't use that, really. No. I'm just me. Reverend Jason Egroff. Featuring Shani for Christ and Reverend Jason Egroff. Revelation News Podcast. We're going to do that. And part of the thing will be, we'll do gaming and stuff like that, too. That's what I want that future. I want to do that. But if you'd like to donate, there's the Cash App.
Again, if you guys would like to donate to somebody who actually needs it and actually would really appreciate it, because she actually does work hard to make sure that her and her small human are taken care of, and is just facing some hard times right now, you can go to the link that is clicked up at the top of the screen, and you will find Mango's donation links. Please donate to her and Small Human. I'm sure that they would greatly appreciate it. And you can guarantee that she is not going to spend that money on drugs. She will spend that money to make sure that Small Human has his emergency seizure medication. She will make sure that he has his comfort snacks that he has, because like I said, Small Human is nonverbal autistic. Sometimes whenever you're watching her streams, you will hear him in the background, and he is just having the time of his life in the background. No, he does not understand what she's talking about. No, he cannot hear what's going on during her streams. But he does add commentary to her streams, and sometimes he has the best reactions to some of the shit, even though he cannot hear what is being said. Yeah, donate to fucking Mango. Don't donate to these chuckle fucks.
And the Venmo, we have a Venmo, which is my name. It's Jason-Egroff, Egroff, as in father. You can get this in our description.
As in father?
That's the Venmo. And PayPal, we have a PayPal. And our PayPal is at Gavin KitKats. And the cat is with a K and a Z. At Gavin KitKats. Because he's the best boy. Oh my god.
Jason, you want to tell us why you have that PayPal? You were using another PayPal. You want to tell us why you're using that PayPal? Could it be because your old PayPal is in the negative?
Here's the boy. Oh, we're going to show the boy.
Oh, it's a Gavin!
So cute. And we love the baby boy. Look
What's
at
a
how
Gavin?
beautiful his eyes are. Isn't he the most handsomest, beautiful Kit Kats?
That cat is just giving up.
Hi, Gucci Trolls. Yeah, I got a PayPal. Gavin Kit Kats. I could put it here. Here, thank you, Captain. Thank you. God bless you.
Sorry.
Gavin. Is it all one word? Yeah. Hang on. I gotta put the boy down. Sorry.
That was Gavin. He's a boy. He's not a racist, but he does shit in the tub.
Hey guys, this is like ridiculous. I'm on my knees. I'm on my knees, Lord.
See, you were wanting Gman on his knees, but now you're on your knees. It shows who is going to be the bitch in this relationship.
Hang on a second. Thank you. I just thank you so much. At Gavin Kit, not J. Gavin Kit. Cats. Boom. My eyes.
No, that was me.
I
I'm
interrupt
sorry.
Tracy.
At least
you
I
can
say
see the hearts
excuse
in
me.
my post. That's our PayPal. At Gavin Kit Kats.
He's a boy.
That's our PayPal. There's Raven, my favorite wrestler of all time, and I got cameos of him and he rocks. I love him. I'd love to meet Raven in real life. That's it. I'm going to close it like this. Whoa, that looked like a hair coming down. Is that dust? What was that? Go back and clip that. Did you see that, guys? That's it. I'm going to close it like this.
That looked like just a string coming down. Holy shit. Let's slow it down.
My favorite wrestler of all time, and I got...
That's what I'm having for supper. Oh, look, buttermilk pie. Yep. Yum.
Cameos of him and he rocks. I love him. I love to meet Raven in real life. That's it.
Yeah, that was just something coming down. I don't know where it came from, but it was just something coming down.
I'm gonna close it like this. Whoa, that looked like a hair coming down.
I think they have ghosts in this house.
Go back and clip that. Did you see that, guys?
Someone needs to play the
Jamie
X-Files
and I have
theme.
been in the paranormal. I'm gonna watch this back. That was crazy. Nice to see you having fun. I'm trying, you know, Gucci Trolls. But this was very serious in my heart, and I had to get it out. Love the Kit Kats. Yeah, we love Gavin too. If you give to that one, we'll probably get him some fish with it, depending on. You know, I just lean a little bit of money, guys, like because I want to get a coffee maker. You know, drinks are a problem because we're always in need of money for food, and then it's drinks because the water here is weird. It's really strange. It dries your mouth out. I know they say that's a sign of
You know what else dries your mouth out, Jason? Meth.
diabetes, but neither one of us are diabetic. So Shanny,
Well, I mean, Shanny's probably diabetic, but you probably are just on meth.
if we were diabetic, she could get Ozempic, but she can't right now because she's not diabetic. So, thank you for the help. Anything you do, you're awesome. I appreciate you. But we really did. Shanny and I gave of ourselves like a lot, guys. And yes, Gman did help us out, and he said he was frustrated that neither one of us wanted to work and stuff like that, and that's just not true. We didn't not want to work, okay? We wanted to find, I can speak for myself, and Shani is just disabled.
No, she's not. Fuck that shit. Shani lifted a fucking Durango during the road trip from hell. She lifted a goddamn Durango off of train tracks. And there is a video that Burnt Toast has up on her channel that shows Shani walking. She's not disabled. If I can get up off my fat ass and go to work, then Shani can get up off her fat ass and go to work too. There's nothing stopping her. I am sorry, Jason. You're full of fucking shit.
Okay? She literally needs, medical care and help. I help her with washing and stuff.
Ow! Red Feather! Oh! No! 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 Oh! No! Oh! However, if you would like to see Shani squirt, you can go and watch that happen on Sexy for Christ on Twitter, or X, whatever it's called. If you would like to see Shani squirt, you can go find that on Sexy for Christ on Twitter, or X, or whatever the fuck it's called.
She needs a nurse, really, but I have experience because I the last 3 years of my mom's life, I was taking care of her in a lot of ways like that, like washing her feet if she needed her feet washed or something like that. You know what I mean? I was doing that with my mom when she was dying of cancer, and I didn't even know she had cancer.
How in the hell do you take care of your mother who is dying of cancer and you don't even know she has cancer and you live with her? How does that happen? Are you that fucking oblivious? And yes, Jason, we're already well aware of the fact that you wipe Shani's ass. You made us very well aware of that. Thank you.
Anyway. I bless you all in the name of Jesus Christ. I heard the Lord's call, and I didn't want a man to be on the street. And we were pretty mistreated by this man. So I pray that you repent, Gary, and do what I said. Just drop off my stuff. Drop off my stuff on the front porch where you know it is. You know the place. We're still here. Same place.
Yes, Red Feather. His mom did refuse medical treatment because she was one of those people that believed that if she just prayed hard enough, then God would heal her cancer. So, but honestly, it's like he keeps saying that he didn't know that she had cancer. And I'm sitting there going, you lived with her. How in the fuck did you not know she had cancer? Were you already a fucking alcoholic? And you were just drinking yourself into oblivion already?
You load up that car, your friend, with the stuff that I said. Take a list down. And please put it on our porch. In functioning. Okay, not broken shit, please. You put that on our porch, and I say you're copacetic. You're fine. But until then, you're a curse to Jesus Christ.
Again, how in the fuck do you even know that he has that shit? How do you know he still has it? I mean, he said that the air fryer was dirty and nasty and he was probably going to throw it out anyway. Chances are he threw away most of that shit. Jesus fucking Christ, you are a fucking dumbass. Alright. So let me pause the music because we're going to be getting into our musical number and closing out the stream. Hope you guys are ready. We're going to be closing out the stream. Hope you guys had fun. I certainly did. It was fun. Nice little pop-up stream. It was great.
God bless you all. Keep looking up. Jesus is coming.
Pizza marinara. Pizza marinara, folks. Pizza marinara. Alright, so that is going to do it for this stream. Thank you everybody for coming out. I will highly suggest everybody go and look up Jules Tells All. She will be going live at 8 o'clock tonight. And she will be going over some different drama than just Shanny for Christ. Thank you everybody for coming out. Thank you for those who gave to a super chat. I would highly suggest that, again, if you do not wish to give to these two Chuckle Fucks and you don't want to give to anybody else, if you want to make sure that your donations actually make a difference to somebody who is truly in need, please go look in the pinned comment at the top of the chat. There you will find links to Mango Petty PI, Mango Jones's donation links. Her and Small Human would greatly appreciate any donations that you could possibly give to them. She is taking care of a non-verbal autistic small human who does need financial assistance for his medications, and she is trying to get back on her feet after having to move to another state for her job. So again, thank you guys for coming out. Please stick around for our wonderful, 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 absolutely fantastic musical number that is brought to you by the one, the only, the fantastically wonderful and highly talented Burnt Toast. It is called Cream. And again, I would like to reiterate the message of this stream, the announcement, the PSA, the reiteration of the message that Draven from Draven's Crypt is a weenie.
I'm in a closet somewhere. A lot of what I'm talking about today is coming cream on my back. And there's cream. Cream on my back. Cream that I'm taking. Cream on my back. And there's cream. Cream on my back. Cream that I'm taking. And it's making me very tired. So,
hello everyone, and welcome to GTV. I'm Gman, your host. No.
Balls! Your sperm's probably gonna be strong enough. Creams that I'm taking.
No.
Creams that I'm taking.
No.
Creams that I'm taking. Cream on me when I came out the closet. You know what I mean? G-Man's finally coming out the closet or something like that. And it's making me very tired, so. I swallow cum. You can sing it. Cream on my back. Okay? And this cream. I swallow cum. Cream on my back. Cream that I'm taking. You can sing it. Cream on my back. Okay? And this cream. I swallow cum. Cream on my back. Cream that I'm taking. And it's making me very tired, so. I can literally prove right now that I'm as straight as a doorknob. And I'm gonna get what's coming to me.
No.
Creams that I'm taking.
No.
Creams that I'm taking.
No.
Creams that I'm taking. G-Man got cream on him coming out the closet. I swallow cum. Cream on my back. Okay? And this cream. I swallow cum. Cream on my back. Cream that I'm taking. You can sing it. Cream on my back. Okay? And this cream. I swallow cum. Cream on my back. Cream that I'm taking. You know what I mean? You are revealing to yourself and to a lot of the world out there who and what you really are. So I'm in a closet somewhere.